appreciates your recommendation.
Basic, basic.
You've brought guests. Welcome, friends.
Hello, friendos. Welcome to the Rogue Room. We haven't really kicked off yet. I hope you're going well. We will be starting very shortly. Hello, how'd your stream go? Final Fantasy Online, nicely done. How'd you go? We're just sort of chilling here behind the starting soon screen because I might as well. I get to play with my hair and not look like a total dickhead for a second. Honestly, I want as little time spent on my face as possible because I'm still recovering from laser and it looks like shit. My face looks awful. I can't do full face of makeup. Hi, Kiara. Did some fun class storylines. Nicely done, nicely done. Bold of me to post selfies on the internet when I'm still recovering from this thing, or even show my face. This is probably the first week post laser where I've been willing to actually stream, despite the inevitable raised like beard shadow sort of thing going on. Because laser does that. It makes the dysphoria worse temporarily in order to alleviate it later. Anyway, we'll get started shortly. I hope you folks are ready for some Dark Souls. We're going to do Dark Souls 3. Not immediately. But we are going to do... we're going to talk for a bit. We're going to chit-chat. No, it is not possible to get laser every day. That would not help anything. There needs to be a recovery period, and you need to, like, space it out over, like, 4-week cycles, generally speaking. So, like, once a month for a while, and then they span it out further than that. It is definitely not good to do it daily. Because it also cool, like, if you were to do it daily, you would just have red inflamed skin, like, all the time. Like, it would not be good. You need to give your body and your, wherever you got lasered, time to recover. My legs have been pretty good, actually, since getting it done. My face is still really inflamed because it's a very sensitive spot. You'd also, yeah, you'd end up scarred for life. Going through the kind of pain that laser is every day would just destroy you. Let's turn that down a little bit. Crank that music down a little bit. Okay. Howdy, hey folks. NB pals, guys and gals, welcome back to the Rogue Room. Oh, it's not. Never mind, it's not the Rogue Room, but we're here anyway. There's a logo. If you want it up there, but it's gone now. Because we're still doing Dark Souls until I finish this run. It's nice to sort of like revisit Dark Souls in the lead up to Elden Ring. Also like Horizon Forbidden West is around the corner actually. Same month, 18th of February. And Elden Ring is what, like the 27th? 25th of February. So within a week of each other, fuck, there's 2 great games I want to play coming out. And we're getting keen, we're getting fired up. If I find out there are whips in Elden Ring, we are doing the whip run and we're power stancing the whips. Okay? We are doing the Trevor Belmont double fisting run. Alright? We're doing that. Also, I'm wearing white. Did you notice I'm wearing white? What the fuck? I'm not even wearing a choker or anything. I'm in incredibly lazy mode. I can't be bothered tonight. Pardon? Pardon? Oh, you're... Okay. I know what you said now. It took me a second. Yeah. But yeah, I've played a bit of the Elden Ring network test. I'm going to keep bringing that up because you folks get jealous every time I mention the fact that I got into the network test. It's fucking hilarious to me. I'll put my pendant on because Blade of the Dark Moon, faux life, bitch. What up? But yeah, Elden Ring is bringing back Power Stance in much the same way it was in Dark Souls 2, which, I've mentioned this before. It seems like FromSoft is exploring some of the ideas Dark Souls 2 did, but they are expanding upon them in a more positive way. I mean, just based off what I've seen of Elden Ring, what I've played of Elden Ring, it seems like it's everything that FromSoft has done over the past 10 or so years in one game, and I can't wait, so yeah. Hello, Gree, how's it going? Trevor Belmont would approve of how easy it is to make an innuendo out of double fisting whips. Well, I mean, usually when I think double fisting, I don't think sex. I think having 2 drinks. Like, that's my... Like, I know it can come across as rather sexual sounding, but, like, generally speaking, when someone says, oh, double fisting, I'm thinking, like, okay, well, they got two beers, 2 glasses of wine, 2 cocktails, and they're both for me. That's generally the interpretation I take away from it, even if it's, you know, yes, you can fist someone twice if you wanted to. Up to you, if that's your bag. Personally, I can't take a fist, or at least not to my knowledge. Alcoholism is sexy, though. Aussie double fist. 2 VBs, mate. What? You read Dark Souls is trans and it caught your attention. Well, see, the logical lore explanation is I'm trans and I'm playing Dark Souls tonight, so that's it. I mean, there's inferences. Bloodborne is much more of a trans narrative style game. You couldn't really, like, make the same connection with Dark Souls, because Dark Souls' narrative is all over the place. I will stream Elden Ring, I think. Fifi have toasty. Good. Good. Toasties are good. Toasties are based. It sounds more sexual. An espresso martini in both hands. Ooh.
Oh, please.
I haven't tried one. I have not tried an espresso martini. Yeah, I haven't.
What the fuck?
Well, here's the funny thing, babe. I have a chronically bad social life, so I've never gone to many places that do espresso martinis, and thus I've not had many opportunities to try one. Pardon? Yeah, we're going somewhere and we're going to get one. You'll fix the fisting thing. I don't want to be double fisted. I don't want to be double fisted. Just one fisting will do me just fine. Take me to Pixel Bar, we could do that. Take me somewhere where there's people and there's alcohol. Even though I am trying not to drink too much, but I'll have 1 or 2. What about triple fisted? I mean, if we stick with the motif of double fisting, you know, having 2 drinks, where's the 3rd fist? How are you gonna hold 3 drinks for yourself? Go up to the bar and ask for 3 martinis just for me, thanks. I'm planning on getting fucking shit faced. Whatever. I'm planning on walking away from the gym with 3 protein shakes. How about that? Anyways, hold it with your 4 asterisks. Anus? Cock? I feel like I look terrible. I hate this. I hate being fresh off laser and my face looks like... Ew. Got me in one. There we go. You could try to hold it with your cock if you want. Also, Joss Whedon is trending. And I heard there's an interview with him or something like that. Yeah, here we go. There's a Joss Whedon interview, and it seems odd. There's an interview with him that's... here's New York Magazine. So New York Magazine did an interview with him. Joss Whedon, once an icon of Hollywood feminism, is now an outcast accused of misogyny. How did he get here? We can have a look at this. Oops. Recently detransed if being on HRT for a month counts. Still an ally, just realized it wasn't the right path for me. Well, I'm glad you came to realize that. Like, honestly, I'm happy if someone detranses because they realize transition wasn't for them. Good for them, you know. I would rather people, you know, try to make the decisions they think are right and realize it's not right, than deny themselves the opportunity of ever having explored it in the first place. So, you know. I look gorgeous, thank you. I appreciate it, but I'm looking over at my camera and I'm like, that is a mustache shadow. And like goatee shadow. I can see it. I hate it. And the funny thing is, like, after this week, after Sunday, roughly, I won't even need to wear makeup. You won't see it. It'll go away. Especially once I start exfoliating with the glycolic scrub. I've got this. I'm going to advertise Skinstitute to you. People who I get my laser from. They got this stuff. Once I start scrubbing with this, the hairs are going to, like, start falling out of my face, basically. Yes, be happy that you're yourself, you know. If you can be as true to yourself as you can be, that's the best thing you can be. Still have the trans thoughts, but HRT's mental effects were turning you into a neat. Oh, okay. Love you, babe. What's up? Is there something in here you need, or? Okay. I mean, it's understandable, you know. Hormones are going to change the way your mental state works. Oh, Milam redeemed hugs. Hang on. We'll have to wait. We might have to do it off screen.
Might have to do it off screen?
Yeah, might have to do it off screen. So I'll give the GF hugs. And then we can like take a glance at this oops. I should stop bumping my microphone. We can take a glance at this Joss Whedon thing quickly if you want. It seems pretty bad. I know. Yeah, it's like hurty. Abby did chest day yesterday. No, not yesterday. You were already in the same room. True. I might add some more redeems soon. I really should upgrade those. Like, I might add, like, Riwawa's got a redeem for emote only mode, and I mean, that'd be pretty easy to do. Mirror cat! Wait, where's the mirror cat? Oh, yeah, the cat head. Or is my cat is he in the window? I don't know where my cat is, actually. My actual cat. How are you, Party Pony? What's going on? Anyway, still get that buzz when you see someone attractive, but there's more layers to it now. It's no longer the 2D surge that was testosterone. God, I feel that, though, hey. He's gonna start redeeming hugs in call. Yeah, try the blue one. It's good. It's pretty nice. I do wish they had some different flavors of V, though. I mean, they do, but they're not as good as, like, these two. Yeah, they've only got a couple sugar-free options, which sucks. We're drinking V, energy drink, at, like, 9 o'clock at night. If I make a redeem for the Alucard voice. That wasn't even good. That wasn't even a good attempt. Goodly. Okay. Yep, she's now giving me a very vivid thumbs up because it makes her tits jiggle. Yep. Very, okay. I swear, like, we're literally just teenagers.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
Yeah, and you love it.
going through puberty 2.0, I find tits incredibly amusing again, but this time I've got my own. Look at that. Anyway. I'm wearing a bra, like. Pardon? Yeah. Something clitoris, that's all I heard because I got music in my ears. Isn't Joss Whedon like super anti-Semitic? I haven't heard anything of that nature. It's mostly just that he's been really fucking weird with regards to women.
I did not say clitoris.
She didn't say clitoris, okay. Personally, for you, testosterone gives an extra oomph of motivation and ambition to get to your brain that you really needed to function. As much as you wanted the physical effects, you legit couldn't do any work done without tea juicing your brain. That's understandable. Like, the HRT is going to have different effects on different people, of course, and, endogenous hormones are going to have the same effect. But yeah, I spent too many years on testosterone naturally, so I'm glad I can finally get estrogen unnaturally through a capsule. Or a tablet, sorry, not a capsule.
That's your prog.
Yeah, my prog, the thing I shove up my ass, that's a capsule. But anyway. Hey, Rooster, how's it going? Everyone's pink all of a sudden. Gonna go shower, ready yourself. Let's take a look at this really quickly. Also, there's a subreddit called Socialism is Capitalism, and I'm going to join this. Because, like, feeling pretty Soviet at my local grocery store. This is capitalism, love. Why are you referring to the Soviets if this is happening presumably in America, I would say. Or it could be Australia even. We've been having that sort of situation right now. You know, capitalism's kind of failing us at the moment. Funny that. Let's blame socialism, or let's blame communism instead. Get all wet and soapy. She's American. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's funny that. Funny how capitalists suddenly, when there's a problem with capitalism, and she comes up red with Shinigami Eyes, there we go. They immediately defer to another economic system as though that's the problem here. Because let's be real with ourselves. We're being very anti-cap last night, which I love. Let's continue with the based streams. We were very anti-capitalist last night, and it's glaringly hilarious when people point out the flaws of socialism and communism within the capitalist state they live in. And quite frankly, especially given the grocery store situation that a lot of places in the world are experiencing right now, there is a supply chain shortage. Like, workers on the supply chain to get your groceries to the shelves are not able to work, are not able to be part of that production line, because the capitalist economy, the capitalist governments we live under have said, just get back to work even if you've got a positive COVID test, right? They want the economy to keep going, and as a result of trying to get the economy to keep going, a bunch of people are now really sick and cannot work, and the production line is, like, the supply line is shut down. So there's a bunch of people who are, like, doing transport, who are, like, packing goods, who are trying to get things on the shelves. And the reason your supermarket shelves are empty is because there's a lot of workers who simply can't do their jobs. Because capitalism said, get back to work. They got back to work, and they got sick. Oops. Anyway. Communism is when capitalism no work good. Seemingly, yes. Anyway. Funny that. Fucking hilarious, actually. It's not fucking hilarious that there are a bunch of people who are just, you know, regular workhorses like the rest of us. Because, you know, I'm totally a workhorse. Just regular ground level people are suffering at the hands of this whole thing. Socialism is when no iPhone, pretty much. And really, do any of us need iPhone? We have Android. No, I am not going to simp for corporations. Although well, I'm going to do the opposite of simping right now and point out that it's actually terrifying, really, that Microsoft bought Activision Blizzard for $69 billion or 68.8 or something like that. It's bad, actually. I don't like capitalist monopolies. Nearly $70 billion Microsoft will buy Activision Blizzard for. That's not good. That's actually not good. We don't need them to be exploring Disneyfication, quite frankly. But anyway, here's this. Joss Whedon, once an icon of Hollywood feminism, is now an outcast accused of misogyny. How did he get here? Let's take a look at this quickly, and then we can take a look at the this thing, and then we can go and do some Dark Souls in a moment. The Buffy the Vampire Slayer creator, who was a celebrity showrunner before anyone cared who ran shows, Whedon's fans thought of him as a feminist ally, an impression bolstered by his fundraising efforts for progressive causes. But in recent years, the good guy image has been tarnished. In search of the Elden Ring. By a series of accusations, each more damaging than the last. Lila Pearl spoke with dozens of people who knew Whedon. It sounds like he's dead. People who knew Whedon, God rest his soul. And after months of agonizing over whether to grant a request for an interview, he decided to talk to. They decided to exhume his corpse to talk to him. But there was a problem, he said. He believed that the people who wanted to destroy him would seize on his every utterance in an attempt to finish the job. I'm terrified, he said, of every word that comes out of my mouth. Lila Pearl's report on Joss Whedon, Hollywood's fallen feminist nerd king, was featured today in One Great Story, our reading recommendation newsletter. We're not going to read the whole thing. Hi, Kez. I hope we can make you feel a little bit more inflated. Whedon needed to be turned to a lich so he could come back and talk. I see undead people. For the Scourge. Microsoft will buy Activision Blizzard, yes indeed, for nearly $70 billion. $70 billion! That's more money than any of us can conceive of. That's more money than everyone in this stream will ever have. Collectively. The deal to buy Activision Blizzard, the video game maker behind hits like Call of Duty and Candy Crush. That's insulting. That's actually insulting that Candy Crush gets lumped in. You know, the game maker behind hits like Call of Duty and Candy Crush. Like, I'll give you Call of Duty, but Candy Crush? You could have mentioned World of Warcraft or Overwatch. No, you mentioned Candy Crush. Fuck you. Anyway, it's the largest takeover in Microsoft's 46-year history and a big bet on the metaverse. Fuck off with metaverse. Cited the metaverse as a reason for buying Activision Blizzard for 68.7. But what is the metaverse anyway? Let's not break down what it really means. Anyway, yeah, they've bought it. You want candy or candy? Candy sucks. Anyway, so much money. I expect to hear the number one come out of Dr. Evil's mouth as a ransom demand. Stock price? Anyways. I basically I would like it if Activision Blizzard would, if Microsoft and Activision Blizzard would simply not, at the very least, the slight positive, not really grand positive, but a very, very mild positive. Bobby Kotick is going to be out of the company come March or April, I think. Maybe June at the latest. And as we can all tell, he has been someone who facilitates an incredibly toxic atmosphere within Activision Blizzard. But of course, I am of the belief that Microsoft buying up all these companies that they have been doing. They bought Bethesda for $7 billion. So now they've got a whole swath of IPs under their label. And yeah, like I'm looking at it and thinking to myself, like, this is not a good step for the games industry, because monopolization leads to stagnation, and video games are inevitably only going to get worse, are probably only going to get more prohibitively expensive. I've been complaining about this for a while now, that video games as a medium are becoming more and more expensive. People are literally just being priced out of gaming as a hobby. This is definitely a step in that direction. And if there's less competition, right? If Microsoft, say for example, holds all the cards and there's less like, this is the kind of the same thing that Epic Games was doing for a good while. They're just buying up exclusivity to this game and that game and that game, so Steam can't have it, basically. At some point, Epic Games was literally buying exclusivity deals to games just to keep them off Steam. Like, there were other platforms that would get a release of a certain game, but Steam specifically was not allowed to have, like, 2 or 3 games had this kind of deal. So they would release on Epic and some other storefronts, but not Steam. Right? And that's, yeah, Smudge is around somewhere. What's that called? It's like it's not competition, right? It's, there's a word for it. It's an aggressive business tactic, but it's not competition. It's shutting out the competition altogether, right? Not giving the consumer the opportunity to make their own decisions, making the decision for the consumer. But anywho, maybe Blizzard will be less hellish for women to work out, looks at the games industry in general, but I doubt it, yeah. He's in here. Where'd he go? There he is. He's down there. He's doing a purr and wandering about. Anywho, enough of me rambling and shitting on the games industry. I am sure beyond a shadow of a doubt that come Monday, James Stephanie Sterling will have a grand old video for us to watch regarding that very thing. Microsoft has enough rapists and harassers of their own. So glad you're a retro gamer. I mean, yeah, like, this is the good thing, I suppose, technically speaking. There are other parts of the games industry that you could invest your time and money into that are not, you know, these massive, big, billion-dollar companies, multi-billion-dollar companies. But it's honestly kind of insulting that people are memeing about it. you should be worried. You know, oh, they're gonna make Xbox Smash Bros. With all these intellectual properties. I'm more worried about the fact that, you know, so many games are going to be closed off to PlayStation unnecessarily and other platforms, probably. Either that or Xbox, Microsoft, is going to try to brute force their way onto PlayStation with Game Pass. You know. The games you already have on your systems are not going to be affected by it, though. You know, they're not going to suddenly, well, realistically speaking, it's very, very unlikely that they will lock you out of the games you've already bought on your PlayStation, for example. It's incredibly unlikely that they do that. I don't see them doing that. So that's a completely nonsensical fear to have. A phobia, if you will. But pricing out most gamers will lead to an inevitable crash of AAA gaming because those priced out gamers will go for indie, retro, or AA, and AAA fans will be too few to cover the design costs. Fingers crossed. One can hope. Anyway, oh my god, here's some fun news to just go in with this, actually. With regards to Bobby Kotick considered buying game sites Kotaku and PC Gamer in an attempt to change reporting around the company, it's claimed. I hate this guy. Can he fuck off entirely, please? I hate Bobby Kotick with every fiber of my being. Every single muscle strand in my body hates him. Every single neuron in my brain hates him. Anyway. Fun stuff, hey. Fun stuff. Anyways. Next Elder Scrolls being on Xbox only. I mean, it's more than likely, yeah, that the next Elder Scrolls will be exclusive to next Elder Scrolls will be exclusive to Xbox. But here's the thing. We got a teaser trailer like last year or the year before. For the Elder Scrolls 6, and virtually nothing else. We've got no details. So don't expect to know much about the Elder Scrolls 6 for a while yet. Let me just think for a second, because if I recall correctly, yeah, the first teaser for the Elder Scrolls 5, they might do this again, they might not, but they announced Skyrim within a year of it coming out. So it was a very short hype window. Whereas with Elder Scrolls 6, they've had that teaser trailer out, which is next to nothing, by the way. It's almost like a panning shot over scenery, and then Elder Scrolls 6 pops up on screen. It's literally nothing. Yeah, we'll most likely see some Elder Scrolls 6 news after Starfield comes out, and we don't know when that is yet, do we? Every Electron. Surprised certain Australian polys haven't tried buying the media, but then again, Murdoch already owns them. Yeah, exactly. We already have a mainstream media monopoly here in Australia, so, you know, it's bad. Starfield might be late this year. We'll see how we go. But, you know, this is why I also generally just don't get hyped about games. I don't understand people who buy into the hype around video games all the time. I don't think I've ever done it, personally. I mean, obviously, there was a time period where I was much more likely to indulge and pre-order certain games. But there are people who just, like, get really, really sucked into the hype cycle surrounding an upcoming game with very little details about it. Like, how many times have you seen an article saying, "Here's what we know about Grand Theft Auto 6!" And they don't know it. There's no details. There's, like, next to nothing out there about Grand Theft Auto 6. We've got no concrete evidence the game even exists yet. And yet people will still share ridiculous, like, red herring rumor mills. I can't wait to play this game. It's going to have this and that and that in it. It's like, based on what, dude? You got nothing. I can't bring myself to be at all interested in, arcane emotes. Oh, hell yes. I can't bring myself to be even remotely interested in Grand Theft Auto moving forward. You share the rumor mills because you love stirring up gamers. We're 7 years this year past Bloodborne's release, and people still think they're getting a PC remaster. Like a certain someone on YouTube you used to watch. You're wearing the Lolita blouse your GF made you for Christmas. Oh, that's so cute. You should totally post a picture in my Discord or something. Anyway, do we play Dark Souls? We should probably play Dark Souls. I was just thinking earlier, like, I had a tweet show up in my timeline from Angry Joe, and I'm like, I haven't thought about Angry Joe in a minute. I used to watch Angry Joe quite regularly for some reason. And then I just lost complete interest in his style of content. At some stage, I just stopped watching his videos, and my life is not worse for it, if that makes sense. Wasn't he accused of harassing women? Probably. Wouldn't shock me. But anyway, yeah, I remember I used to watch his angry reviews. They go for like 40 fucking minutes to an hour sometimes. Comprehensive reviews with his mates, and he does sketches and shit like that. He's another one of those guys that's generally blacklisted by the industry because he, at the very least, gives his own honest opinions, it seems. He doesn't tend to simp for video game companies to get free copies of shit, which, you know, I can respect that at least, but yeah, at some stage I might have unsubscribed from him or something like that and just stopped watching his videos, and yeah, I'm just like, nothing's missing from my life. You know, I'm not yearning for more Angry Joe content. I remember Channel Awesome, the black keys of internet websites. It was popular at first, but now people are ashamed to say they like it. People keep mentioning Channel Awesome, and I never really got into any of their stuff, so I don't know anything about them really, aside from the fact that shit's bad now. You know, you want a game, but you don't feel well enough, but then gaming makes you feel better. I mean, it depends on the game. It depends on the game. Last time you recall watching an Angry Joe video was that crossover he did with Nostalgia Critic on that Superman movie. I am Jesus. I don't know, honestly. Which Superman movie? Check the gay phone chat. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my god. I'm not showing that on stream, by the way. That's private. Not allowed to see. You mind your business, chat. I'm over here simping for a cute person in my DMs. Just for us. Anyway. Fuck you all. Anyway. Fuck Nostalgia Critic. Superman 4. Oh, okay. Oh, here's a good tweet. On the recent subjects we've been talking about. When you think about it, Bobby Kotick is a complete and total piece of fucking shit. Retweet, yes. Anyway. Courtney made you that for Christmas. Aww. He went bananas angry when Ghostbusters 26 came out. Todd in the Shadows is top notch. There we go. Wait, which one went bananas angry for Ghostbusters? I just feel like I just have this opinion of like, okay, if you want to do an all-female Ghostbusters, do it. But I have an argument I would like to make. Leave old IPs alone. Please make something new. Stop relying on nostalgia for ticket sales. Like, realistically, just make a new IP that contains the same basic concepts. It literally happens all the fucking time and other people don't notice. Or at the absolute worst, you'll get people criticizing it saying, oh, this movie's just like that other movie, though. Who fucking cares? Like, why can't... Please at least try original ideas. That's my main thing. Unless it's Capcom, they really do need to renew their endless neglected... Well, I mean, yeah, true. Star Wars fans in a nutshell, agreed. I mean, I think Star Wars is another one that needs to be left alone. I mean, aside from... This is the thing, is like, I feel like Star Wars works really well in certain ways. Like, certain types of media work well for Star Wars. The Mandalorian, I saw season 1, works really well. But then they tried to... This is the thing, is like the series started as blockbuster action sci-fi movies, right? But they've tried to recapture that magic. But Star Wars was a new thing in the 1970s, in 1979 when it first came out. It was groundbreaking. Was it 1979 or 78? Whatever it was. So people had their dicks blown off by how good it was and how original it was and how new it was. And it was exciting and it was fun. And then they just kept trying to do that. Now, the original sequels were great, yeah. Empire and Return of the Jedi are amazing movies as well. Like, the original trilogy is quite good. It probably doesn't hold up in some ways now, but... Now that they've got all that money behind them, and they've tried to just maintain the license by making it as commercially appealing as possible, which obviously that still works. But the series has become, at least on the blockbuster level, creatively bankrupt. What I have seen of the expanded universe stuff, so the stuff on Disney Plus and whatever else, seems like it's much more, I don't know, it's got more originality behind it. It's got a much fresher take on the universe. You know, episode 7, it's the same, it sucks. Episode 8, it's different, so there's no pleasing you. They all of the sequels are shit movies. I said it. All the sequels, 7, 8, and 9, suck. The prequels are fun for meme material, but the prequels also suck. There's some good Star Wars video games. I have fun with those. Rogue One was good. I never saw Solo, though. You weren't angry about Ghostbusters 2016, just disappointed the trailers made it look like an Adam Sandler movie that was so rubbish Adam Sandler himself couldn't be bothered to show up. I could watch the original 3 and be happy with them. I don't need to watch any of the others. Daisy Ridley is so hot, low. But, like, I say this with complete disrespect to Gal Gadot, or Gal Gadot. Daisy Ridley was like Gal Gadot in those movies. Just flat.
Yeah.
Just,
and that wasn't hot to me.
just like no emotion. There's like, and unfortunately they had a really good setup in The Force Awakens with the character of Finn being a stormtrooper who could have then turned around and led a rebellion, which was an awesome idea, like a defector turning rebellion leader who could have been a Jedi himself. And they took that away for just some random, you know. You know, the coolest thing you'll learn in episode 9 is Palpatine has fucked. Isn't that cool? Of all the storylines, of all the plot points, they had to do Palpatine had sex. Who asked for this? Either that or it's yet another Immaculate Conception plotline involving Palpatine. The Finn equals Jedi bait. It was so fucking bad. I'm so pissed off. Finn the Jedi is a sick idea. Fucking awesome idea, and they ruined it. Stormtrooper to Jedi? Yes, gimme. And yeah, Gal Gadot is a war criminal. Anyway. I just like episode 9 fan fiction with a budget, basically, yeah. They had some narrative plot threads they had to wrap up really quickly, and they didn't know how to handle it. Because, like, The Force Awakens was directed by one guy. The next one, episode 8, I can't remember the name of it, was directed by another guy who had different ideas. Completely different ideas. And then what, did they go back to the original director for episode 9? And or they had another director, I don't know, and they just like completely were stumped on what to do. I don't know. Star Trek was always far more intellectual. Well, yeah, obviously. Rogue One is the best Star Wars film. I quite like Rogue One, yeah. The original 3 had different directors, so you were okay with 3 different directors. Well, it's clear that, I mean, this comes back to the thing with the originals, was like, it was much more of like, I don't know, taking a risk. Star Trek is actually woke as fuck, it really is. I'm itchy. If someone tries to explain what Immaculate Conception really means, I will time you out. I'm itchy. I hate that I'm itchy. Pardon? Anyway, you know what's a better trilogy? The Silence of the Lambs, Red Dragon, Hannibal trilogy. Just watch those instead. Anyway. Wait. Anyway, you haven't seen... Oh yeah, you should see those. You should watch those. Soph Blue? Hell yes. Star Trek inspired hope and the originals always make me feel better. Yeah, Star Trek seems pretty good. I should watch that. Anyway. Let me do Dark Souls. Why do I have this open? What's this? I know what that is. Anyway. There's a little exit icon on my screen now. Down here, and I can't get rid of it. What is that? Stop doing that. What have I done? I clicked on a tray icon and it just says exit. Hang on. Okay, it's gone now. It disappeared. Good. Now you gotta go do things radio. Check out the first Okiro on YouTube. Great video essays on how tragically misused the cat misused. Ah, fuck you. Stupid game. Why is it not working? Because I'm not in the game. That's why. Sorry the volume was so fucking loud there. The thing about the lore in Star Trek, though, is that they acknowledge that life got infinitely worse for humanity before it got better. Yeah. Hello, Echo. How's it going? Where's the any button? I don't have an any button. Alright. We're up to DSA. So... I look like boiled garbage. We did kill Aldrich. Aldrich is piss. Aldrich is easy. We're up to... what's his name? No, my character looks like boiled garbage. I wasn't even talking about me. You're teasing. Okay, okay. I do play video games, actually. I didn't really feel like doing proper discourse this week. I didn't feel like loading up the news and talking about all the what's going on. Because it's just fucking COVID this, COVID that. Someone's a transphobe. Like, how much can you really tolerate of that shit, honestly? Ashy one, thou must moisturize. I think literally everyone is burned out. Yeah, it's tiring. It's exhausting. So I'm playing Dark Souls. Which is, you know, possibly the worst that a world could get. And yet still somehow more tolerable than this shithole we live in. You got past the Lothric Knight. Well, that's good. That's a start. Alright. Should we... I mean, I could probably phone a friend for this fight if I wanted to. Can you... Wait, can you parry DSA? Does anyone know? Well, she looks like shit.
Appreciates your recommendation.
3 Bears, thank you for the host. She does look like you when she doesn't look undead. Actually, I can show you. Pontiff's right eye. I mean, what you've shown me you look like, at least. I've seen pictures. You know. She's pretty. But, I also need whatever little damage benefits I can get. Although, to be fair, I don't need that ring. It's not really, I don't really need the Pontiff's right eye, because it doesn't do a lot, actually. Where's Pontiff's left eye? I do have Pontiff's left eye ring as well. Do I have any Dark Souls records? No. My main, like, my main personal best for any of these games is beating Dark Souls 1 at, like, 1 hour and 52 minutes. Makes sense to me. Dark Souls world makes you appreciate your own in comparison. I would rather live in Dark Souls. Ale, by the way, how are ya? Thought whips worked better in DS2 than DS1 and 3. Well, I mean, DS3, I do love the way the whip works in this. It's fucking cool. It's genuinely a fun weapon to use. It's not very good in Dark Souls 1, though. But Dark Souls 2 does have dual wield whips. It does have power stance whips, so, you know, there's that. Yeah, Dark Souls at least has hope. Our world doesn't. Anyway, let's see. I do have this. I don't want to rely too much on, what's it called? I don't want to rely too much on Tears of Denial. Mostly because the majority of the time when I hit Tears, it's just basically I mean, it gives you, if you get hit on Tears and it triggers, usually you have a chance to get away and heal. But it feels like it's more risky than not. I don't know if it's worth using. I mean, it doesn't really negatively affect anything to not have it on. But anyway. Let's go. Let's fucking do it. Come on, DSA. Let's go, you bitch. If I get you in the first go, I'll be fucking surprised, honestly. Oh, there we go. He got me. No need to heal yet. Look at that big fuck off shield, though. That thing's ridiculous. You can actually get the DSA armor and shield. Well, not as a replica, but, you know, you can get... I mean, I'm sure you could make it if you had enough time and resources. You could probably 3D print it at this point. Ah, fuck yeah. Oh my god. I forget that he does that. Bosses are really squelchy. Oh, damn it. Oh, I did hit him. I did hit him. You don't know how you feel about Ornstein being somewhat reused in DS3 again? What disappoints me is that, like, in Dark Souls 2, they literally just reused Ornstein. Oh shit. I forgot about these dudes. They did just reuse Ornstein separate to Smo as an individual boss fight. See, there's my saving grace with tears, but now I'm like... What was I gonna say? So, like, this is kind of Ornstein, but not really. Like, it looks very aesthetically similar, which I'm a little disappointed by. This boss feels largely unnecessary, kind of. Oh, there we go. But yeah, he is an optional boss in DS2. But I don't know why they did that. I don't know why they sort of reused his effective design in this boss fight. It does feel lazy. And yeah, he is reused twice in DS3. He exists here in a sense. Because, like, the Dragon Slayer armor is just an enchanted suit of armor that sort of emulates Ornstein's movement patterns and things like that. And has a lightning weapon. And then you've got the King of Storms in Archdragon Peak. Is it the King of Storms? Which is generally considered to be Ornstein transformed into the dragon state. Also, Smo is better than Ornstein. Smo was a cannibal. I don't like Smo. Smo strikes me as a kitty diddler, honestly. I don't know why. I have no justification for that. Pardon? What? Smo is fucking creepy. I don't trust him.
Another round on you.
Danny, thank you for the 200 bits. I mean, I probably shouldn't be trusting any of these Dark Souls characters. They're all pretty dodge. Smo sits on your face, though. How about you sit on my face? Sailor Moon is trending on Twitter. There you go. Nice. Okay, we're managing stamina. We're trying to avoid getting hit at all. I wasn't ready to attack on that one. I could have. I had an opening there. There we go again. Don't get too close because that shield, he will bash you with it. Obviously, if you've been paying attention. Oh, here we go. See, I told you. I could probably get a heal here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, damn it. Yeah, that move there makes it look like you've staggered him. You don't actually get counter damage on that hit. So it's really honestly not worth going for the attack because that big tornado spinneroonie thing he does. Oh, fuck you, dude. Holy shit. I'm gonna run away because his friends are now gonna shoot shit at me. He's really honestly not that difficult of a fight. He's more like big and smashy, and that just makes him intimidating. And the fact that, I mean, honestly, his gargoyle friends, or whatever the fuck these guys are, shooting stuff at you, is more of a distraction tactic to make the fight, quote-unquote, harder. Oh, fuck. Here I am explaining why Dark Souls ain't actually that hard, actually. He's at less than 50% HP. You're also big and smashy, but I can't be smashy right now. Sometimes you need to take a break from smashing. Oh no! Okay, my lock-on fucked me there, because he did a move that kind of went around to my side. And I almost rolled off the bridge there. Like, that was fucking dangerous. I don't know what this fucking thing is with this shit. Ah, damn it. Dragon Slayer armor be like, Becky, let me smash. Totally your type. Describes at least 2 of the 3 bears. Babe, can we get an Alucard body pillow? If you would like. Perhaps once we're away from this place, though. Might not be the best bet to acquire more goods when we're trying to get rid of so much. Can't even beat Crash Bandicoot. You're gonna stay far away from Dark Souls. Dark Souls is easier than Crash Bandicoot. You have that body pillow at the old place, but you have no idea what to do with it. Good question. It's big! Can you get a case for it? Pillowcase? By the way, I noticed the person who called me bro didn't send a message in chat again. Oosh, there's a flex for you. What'd you say? Okay. Oh, Trevor owns the Alucard body pillow. Dark Souls is basically Minecraft, but for kids. Yes, exactly. It's funny how people will come in and just literally call me bro or call me a man and then just not say anything else. Like, if you're gonna try to troll someone, surely you would try to stick around for a reaction or something, right? But no, they're just lazy fucking people, honestly. Like, they're the equivalent of a kid in the primary school playground that runs up to another kid and goes, "You smell!" And then they run away. It's like, oh wow, congratulations. You're not even going to try and capitalize on that supposed W, friend? That's actually an L, bestie. You smell... Actually, I do. I've come off my T blockers recently and I smell like boy. I hate it. But I'm on estradiol, hemihydrate, and progesterone, so that should be enough estrogen in my body that it suppresses testosterone production anyway. And my T levels are already ridiculously low, so you know. I've been owned, I think? Yeah, like, it's so fucking lazy. I'm taking it very risky right now, trying to get as many hits in as I can. Oh. What the? That didn't hit! Why did that not hit? It's the exact same as my gender is insert random thing joke. Yeah, okay, like, oh, you identify as an attack helicopter? Cool. How does that feel for you, bestie? And there was a good TikTok, yeah, I know, I'm into TikTok now. I saw a little while back, and it's like, the attack helicopter joke's actually kind of based, because, like, a lot of trans people are just like, you know what, this thing or this character or that whatever is so gender. And really, like, true though. Oh, fuck, I was too close. I thought I could get that. Okay. And, like, I can totally see hyper macho straight dudes actually legitimate. Like, if they understood the meme of, like, that's so gender, right? They would totally say that to an attack helicopter, unironically. They'd be like, oh, yeah, dude, attack helicopter, gender. Oh, dude, barbell, gender. Mate, 6-pack of VP, so gender. The Dragon Slayer armor is so gender, man. VP, I meant to say VP. I mean, isn't there a drink called VP? Something VP. Oh, Strigger's day armor is gender. Oh god, yes. Have you got a link to a picture of day armor? Because I love the way it's, I love that whole sequence. What is in that chest? Day armor. And she's got a gold visor on this armor set. So Strigger's a vampire. She's got a gold visor on her armor set, right? That's like glass and it's golden. You know why they did that? You want to know a fun fact? So the day armor that the vampire, the buff, tall vampire lady, by the way, Strigger herself is gender. The reason, oh yeah, closest thing to a berserker armor scene will get animated. But yeah, like, you know, you want to know why her visor is golden? Because gold is used in astronaut helmets on their visors to protect them from, like, unfiltered solar light, basically. So, because she's a vampire, she's got a gold visor on her armor set, because it protects from the sun. Day armor is absolutely a Berserk reference, yes. I can't hear you, I've got Dragon Slayer armor music in my ears. And I feel like that was the studio sort of, that whole sequence was a plea to Netflix to be like, please let us adapt Berserk. Oh, fuck you, you can't do that. Please, I can't hear you, please get in the coffin, baby. Get in the damn trunk, love. Strigger and Miranda is goals, honestly. I want to be Strigger. Can I be Strigger? So he's into phase 2. And I'm pretty sure if you get far enough away from him in phase 2 or 3, he does like an arena-wide, like gust of wind and lightning or something. But I haven't seen him do it. I'm pretty sure he has a phase 3. Get in the damn trunk, love. Yeah, it was, because I can't hear myself. I love how Strigger did that and then decided, yeah, killing is bad. Ah, fuck! Feels bad, let's abandon Carmilla. She had a good reason, though. Like, the reasoning was sound. Do you want to do this shit forever? No. I mean, being a vampire sounds kind of depressing when there's no real sense of urgency to anything you do. You live forever. The only way you're going to die is if someone kills you, and you're incredibly powerful. Who's going to be killing you? Did I ever watch Only Lovers Left Alive? No, I did not. Ah, fuck ya! A drunk Belmont named Trevor. Oh, you fucking cunt! I got the heal off, but it wasn't enough. I think I've heard that Genesis song. That was a good attempt. Pardon? Pardon? I'll check soon. I'm doing a Dark Soul. Oh, what? Oh, yeah, true. Okay, so we can open... Can I open the original of this? This is a good artwork of it. Fuck. That's amazing. That's fucking cool. Pardon? And then there's the... This is a still from the show. Look at how fucking sick it is. I want to... That honestly, it's also got Artorias vibes, which makes sense given Artorias is a Guts reference. This armor is a Guts reference. I know they're doing spin-offs of Castlevania on Netflix. Am I allowed to show this one? No. I mean, I can. It's not that bad, but still, you know. Anywho. Us, maybe. That is so Artorias, it is. But yeah, Artorias is a Guts reference entirely, through and through. Down to the fucking broken arm and everything. At least a vampire can basically check out whenever they want. True. I mean, this is the thing. It's like, if you were immortal, you had all the time in the world, you'd never age. Would you really use that time productively? You know, I don't have all the time in the world now, and I'm not productive enough. I don't do enough with what time I've got on this earth. I'm wasting a lot of it. But then there comes the... Because, like, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Vampires are typically portrayed, especially, like, Castlevania does this as well. They'll portray vampires as incredibly intelligent and learned and skilled beings who've got, you know, centuries of experience behind them doing this and that and the other. But I really want a story about, like, the laziest fucking vampire who's been alive for 500 years and has done fuck all. And is just kind of, like, coasting along, kind of depressed at the fact that they're a vampire, but not enough to off themselves. Watch Only Lovers Left Alive. I might have to. No more food, no more drink, no more sunlight, no more fucking water, so no swimming. Yeah. I like how in Castlevania, pretty early on, there's a bunch of vampires having a bit of a fight about whether or not running water is actually harmful to them. They can't seem to come to a consensus. I can already tell this is a bad attempt. Fuck. Okay. Based. Not. I feel like 9 would be embarrassed for me right now, but I don't know if they're watching. They're probably not. Fucking show off. I beat the game with a club. Yeah, well, I'm trying it with a whip. Oh, hitbox porn. Fuck, that's not. Okay, let's do this. I could probably pop tears, honestly. Might rescue me, but probably not. That's the move I was thinking of. Oh, it goes through that. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, thanks, dude. Good job. You want 9 to beat you up again? Same's though, bestie. I'm currently getting my ass beat by Dragon Slayer armor, so, you know, I can't complain too much. And I mean, the gym is absolutely fucking wrecking me lately. Like, I'm so out of, like, obviously I've been out of training properly for a while, so, but it is destroying me. Last few days that I've been going back consistently, I have been so tired at the end of it. Like, doing a full spate of cardio, then an hour of weights is a lot. Half an hour cardio, full hour weights, including, like, heavy weightlifting exercises. 9 is a person. Well, 9 is a robot. I think they were considering streaming recently. Doing some Dark Souls of their own, which, you know, they can put me in my place. If they want. Oh, wow. Nine is 9. Ah, fuck you. Ah, I gotta stop trying to hit on that fucking dash attack. That was bad. Also, I think... Can those flame attacks hit DSA, or is it just me? I think it's just me. I'm pretty sure. I really genuinely hope that FromSoft does get the Berserk license at some point. I feel like they deserve it. Unfortunately, I think the only video games we're gonna get are bullshit like fucking... what's it called? I think it was called Band of the Hawk, which was a shitty fucking Dynasty Warriors clone, and... like, no. Like, Berserk honestly needs the... Fuck, can I do this? I don't know if I can do this. Fucking hell. That might have been a waste. Berserk needs the, kind of the Bloodborne treatment. It needs that same aggressive style of gameplay. Damn it. That was a waste. It needs that same aggressive style of gameplay where you can take out multiple enemies at once, but not like the Dynasty Warriors format, which is a shitty game design. Dynasty Warriors games suck, and I'll die on this hill. They are actually really badly designed games. Just fucking awful. Thought you heard the Band of the Hawk was a good DW type game if you like that kind of game. But Berserk feels like it deserves a game that takes itself a little bit more seriously. And those kind of games are patently silly by design. Yeah, I'm just trashing on the genre, honestly. I fucking hate them. They strike me as particularly lazy, like, in terms of their mechanics. But they seem to have struck a chord with a certain audience, so they keep making them. And one thing I do know is that they actively sort of regress mechanically as the series goes on, so I don't put a lot of stock in those kind of games. I'm cheesing it. We're going to put this on. I don't think I actually have any phantoms for this fight. I think Cirrus might be nearby. Yeah, fuck it. We're taking Cirrus. Character looks like she drives an SUV. You take that back. I'm sure that... Oh, where's my whip? Oh, that's why. There we go. Recent Dynasty Warriors sequels are just past rehashes with no effort into them, which, yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Because if, like, people are going to buy those anyway, they have no reason to put any effort in. Sterling cover them, yeah. Muso games, that's it, yes. Muso game, or Musu. Oh, I got invaded! LOL! Cirrus, did you really waste time outside the door putting your fucking enchantment on? You bitch. This is probably a bad idea, actually. Imagine living in a sunless realm. Well, where's the sunless realms? I'm pretty sure that's referring to a specific place. Like, Cirrus and her grandfather are from somewhere. In particular. The Sunless Realms is just like a nickname for the place. Like, I don't know what it's called. It's not Vinheim. She's not from Vinheim. Because we got Orbeck of Vinheim. But I'm pretty sure the Sunless Realms refers to a place already known in the Dark Souls lore. I just can't think of what it is. Is it Irithyll? I mean, that would make sense given that we find her first on the bridge. Not first, sorry. We find her in Firelink Shrine first, but we do meet her on the bridge in Irithyll. And given Irithyll, but the thing is, she doesn't have the same skin type as the Irithyllian, which is not necessarily defining anything, but you know, there is Irithyllian as a not really a race, so to speak. There's no technical races in Dark Souls you can play as. You're all just humans. Hodrick's Sunset Shield is the Mirror Shield. There we go. Fuck you, dude. Cirrus, get out of my way. I might actually end up killing the boss with the Phantom. I don't know. I'm probably going to jinx myself. But having a Phantom to distract the boss for a minute so I can get some free hits in is always good. Cirrus, if you jump off the edge, I swear to fucking God. Ah, fuck that. She's gonna die, isn't she? And I'm gonna lose again. Yeah, there she goes. Oh no, she's still alive. Is she out of spells, or is she just ready to die? Well, she's ready to die. She's done. She committed Harajuku. Do I like any beat-em-ups? Define beat-em-ups for me. Give me an example, because I don't know, honestly. That was actually a point where you could get a counterattack, and I did. Got him. Can we get some point downs in chat? Streets of Rage. Yeah, I've never really gotten into those particular games. Point downs in chat. Arcade, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles games. Okay. Point down. Thank you for the point down chant. And yeah, we get a bonfire here. Here's a fun thing for you, folks. I'm pretty sure there's nothing down here. Oh, item ahead. No, yeah, there is something. Titanite chunk, based. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to start working my weapon to... Oh, I've got a bunch of chunks, actually. Sweet. And there, yeah, there's like literally nothing over here. This annoys me. We got a chunk. Speaking of Mirror, it's shocking that DS2 has one of the absolute best characters in the entire series. Oh, yeah. I mean, the thing is, Dark Souls 2 is particularly long. So, it also has the good grace to be able to flesh out some storylines a bit more, so there's at least one character. So there we go, we get another bonfire right here. Did I get my souls back? I only had like 2,000, I don't care about them. Dark Souls 2 is so stupidly long. It's got like 42 bosses, it's ridiculous. There we go. Gotthard, unfortunately, passed away. Thank you for the well done, by the way. Oh, goodness me. My body is sore. Okay. Let's consume this. Posture check, thank you. And a hydrate, I'll take that. That's a good idea. So one boss down. And head pats. This may sound strange, but Lucatiel as a character is almost certainly trans, you reckon? If I recall correctly, there's a bit of dialogue that might infer such a thing, yeah. Really fun in their simplicity and mercifully short. That's the kind of game you like to play most of the time. Understandable. So we've got the archives ahead of us now, which is going to be fun because I don't like fighting the dudes, the whatsies, whatever they're called. I can get one level.
Well, very well then.
The sages. I'll get one of
Farewell,
these.
Ashen
Farewell, Ashen One. Mayest thou thy peace discover. I'm pretty sure I can give her this Braille Divine Tome.
Oh, dear.
Excuse me.
Oh, you've brought me a Braille Divine Tome. Now tale what...
What fun we will have. Yes, so fun. There we go. I've got all of her spells.
Thank you ever so much, sweet champion. May your solemn duty conclude in triumph.
If I recall
Oh,
correctly.
champion, I was not meant to be a firekeeper. I forgot.
Okay.
Thank you ever so much.
That's a different line of dialogue there that she's mentioning. The things she's saying there, it's different to what she usually says.
Back again. Huh?
So I think we've reached the conclusion of her storyline at least. I'm buying all the spells.
Promise to stay.
Promise to stay safe. I'll try. She has no brother, and it's implied she's to be misremembering her own reflection. It's pretty much spelled out that the brother phantom you fight right before, right after she hollers is her misremembering. Well, yeah, that makes sense, especially given it's Azlatil. It's possible. The name is similar enough. Oh, I've only got 460 souls. That was dumb. Which means more than likely I can't upgrade. Let's have a look.
Just wasn't he?
Yeah, no, I can't. Son of a
Be
bitch.
careful.
Let's go get some early souls, and then we'll come back and upgrade things. Kez needs sleep. Rightio, Kez, get some sleep. Also, Looper, your meds are knocking you out harder than usual tonight. Goodness. You like to say that Lady Maria is trans out of spite. Yeah, you could literally... Here's the thing. You could literally say that about every single fictional character, unless that character has got, like, a birth sequence. So, like... Ezio from Assassin's Creed can't be trans, for example, because you literally see him get born. No, but they do... I think they do say, it's a boy. We'll name him Ezio, and yada yada yada. And then Ezio grows up and is a boy, is a man, right? So Ezio is categorically cis. However, unless any other character is represented the same way... you could say they're trans. Big part of why Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines is your favorite game. You got all those different clans of vampires to choose from with different powers and side quests. Makes the game so insanely replayable. I think Riwawa was playing that tonight. Was playing Vampire the Masquerade. There we go. That'll be enough souls for me to upgrade my weapon to max. This fucking person... I think I do have Vampire on Steam. Okay, Jesus. What the fuck? I think I do have it on Steam. I've tried to play it one time. I couldn't really get the hang of it, though. She has a huge sword and the text misgenders her, so fuck you, Garmin.
Just wasn't he?
What needs smithing this day? There we go. Plus 10 weapon. Plus I can also upgrade these, which I'm not even fucking using, so there's no point. But I might as well.
Prithee, be careful.
Prithee, be careful. I don't want to see my work squandered. Goddard twin swords are pretty good, actually. Quite based. We should try these out. Give these a whirl. Just for the heck of it. They've got the spinneroonie that the sellsword twin blades do. I think you can keep using that infinitely. Yeah, you can. Good luck finding an actual reason to do that, though. Why am I... Stop doing that shit. That's annoying. Those that like it and those that find it to be too scary, it wouldn't be too scary. Well, for me at least. If a female character has a sword, especially if they're forced into it and it causes them distress and it's a metaphor, that's, yeah, actually. You can dual wield. Yeah, there's certain weapons which are dual weapons, paired weapons in this one. It's not like Dark Souls 2 where there was the actual power stance mechanic, where if you had two of a weapon and you had 1.5 times that weapon's required stats, you could literally pair them together and use them in dual wielding animations. That mechanic is coming back in Elden Ring, but in this one it's just you can equip certain weapons that are paired inherently. Come back here, you little shit. Crystal gem. So if you were doing a magic-based run, this is where you would... Well, I mean, you're going to come to this point at some stage in the game anyway, but... This is where you would come if you wanted to get magic upgraded weapons, or enchanted weapons, rather. Why are you going around, dickhead? You could have just dropped off. Oh, think you need sleep? Sounds good. You should go get some sleep, Looper. Between meds and recovering in general, your body's wanting more bed rest. Yeah, get some rest. Also the case with Lucatiel. Doesn't necessarily bother her, but she remarks that despite being Mira's best swordswoman, she could never defeat her brother. Yeah. It's one of those good little analogies that kind of like... Well, I was going to say it can be interpreted multiple ways, which it can. However, I bet you it's going to be that kind of thing like The Matrix. If you were to assert that Lucatiel's storyline is trans, which I can see, I can understand it. But you know there would be some diehard from Dark Souls 2 fan base. They'll be like, no, it is not trans. She's just envious of her brother. Which is dumb as bricks, but you know. People really don't like the idea that trans people can have storylines. Like, they really fucking hate it. If you suggest that something might be trans or be analogous to trans experience. It's really bizarre how upset people get about this. Like, it's... Okay, so trans people can read a certain narrative a certain way. Why does that trigger you so hard? I've never understood this. Like, especially given the Wachowskis have explicitly said The Matrix is trans. And the diehards are just like, no, it's not trans, it's not. Actually, I know better than the people that wrote it. No, you don't. And I've heard the same thing for, like, numerous other narratives as well. Where the creator has just said, oh, you know what, if you do read it in a trans way, that's fine. Like, you know, there are creators and there are people who make these works, and they're just like, oh, if someone reads it trans, cool, good for them. And then again, the diehards are just like, no, you can't do that, it's not allowed, it's affecting my cis heteronormativity. Obsidian's making a Skyrim like, yeah, Avowed, that looks really good. You just want more games like Skyrim where you can dual wield and you attack with both of the mouse clicks. I do like that, however, consider the fact that in their incredible impotent laziness, Bethesda didn't incorporate dual wield sheath animations. So you put both of your weapons away into one sheath on one hip. So I'm not really a fan of the way they did that. The laziest way possible. It's really kind of insulting, actually. I want to get rid of this bloke. There you are. So if they were to bring that back in Elder Scrolls 6, I would hope they would have the foresight to include, you know, a sheath on both hips or on your back or something. When you're upstream me losing my DS virginity because I've never done... Yeah, absolutely. Fuck yes, let's do it. Oh no, I got semened. I got semen demoned. What is this actually? Oh, there we go. Oh, I can't dodge. I love that move, but it is so fucking useless. Also, I can stand in the wax. If only I had a spouse. Look, I am standing in the semen. Yes, I am that basal that I'm just going to call it semen. Because it is. Ha ha ha, semen. True. No, they're semen scholars. Trying to get Fallout 4 to run in 4K. Look at you over here with a fucking 4K monitor, you bitch. Even Spike fucking Chunsoft conceded to trans fans in that regards, at least their marketing team. Because, like, here's the thing. Oh, whoops. Now I have to attack you. How could it possibly negatively affect someone if a narrative happens to be trans? How is it going to negatively... What, do you think by liking The Matrix as a cishet dude, that's going to make you trans somehow? Is that what you're worried about? It's really fucking wild to me. It's just a thing that no one ever has to worry about, and it's so dumb. But they get so worked up over it. Like, without fail, any time that fucking article comes up, Lana Wachowski confirms that The Matrix is trans, or something like that. And you can tell it's the same dudes. I'm getting rid of that spear guy. I'm not fighting him. Just some kind of nuh-uh reflex. Yeah, they are insistent. They really just want to deny that trans people exist. They really don't like the idea that trans people can exist. It's just, yeah, if something resonates with trans fans, then good, but other fans seem to take offense. Like, look at how many people are losing their shit over The Matrix. Oh my god, it's such a shit movie! What do you think they're really worried about? What do you think they're really freaking out about? Because that movie is quite canonically trans. The Matrix Resurrections. I think I said Revolutions. The Matrix Resurrections. Like, really all the Matrix movies, but particularly Resurrections, really just sort of hits the nail on the head quite severely. Actually, you know what I might do here? I might actually go back to Firelink. I actually was trying to think of what the place is called. Jessica Henwick with blue hair and pronouns, lol. This reminds you of the conversation you had with someone you had on Reddit today. We were talking about this visual novel where you hated the ending, where you marry your romantic interest who is insanely good at her job and you're some slacker who mostly gets by on luck. She loves her job and is really good at it, and at the end she decides to do the responsible thing and quit her job to become a full-time mother. That's weird, but okay. Someone replied essentially saying there's nothing wrong with being traditionalist, and I said, cute, tell me your thoughts on gay marriage and trans rights. Oh, I bet you they didn't like that one. Oh, I know they didn't like that one.
Ashen 1.
Ashen 1, shut the fuck up. Do not speak to me. I could just put the torch on my back, and then like it's a magic torch, so when I get it out again, it goes thump, and it lights up. Just imagine if Mia Moore's movie gets made, fingers crossed, which is quite distinctly a trans narrative. Just imagine if like some big trans story outside the Matrix gets produced, and is blatantly and obviously trans. Can you imagine the denialism then? I can picture it. I can almost taste it. Oh, got him! There you go. When I tell you, I want to see it. I want to see Mia Moore's movie, and it doesn't even exist yet. Come on. Got him! There we go. People be like, there's nothing wrong with actively making it worse for everyone that isn't me. Pretty much. Mia Mulder is making a movie. I mean, she might be, I don't know. What's Mia Mulder up to these days? Hey, is Abigail one of the trans names? I never looked when I picked the name. I'm certainly not a Mia. I'm not a... There's a few trans names. Huh, interesting. This guy's got more health than the other ones. Maddie is another one. There we go. There's like 5 trans names. Trans girl names. There we go. That makes life a little easier for me. Oh yeah, I forgot about the curse hands. Oops. Might be a good idea not to touch those. Hey, come back, you little shit. Chaos gem. Pretty sure there's another crystal lizard in here somewhere. Just claim it, take all the names. All of the names are trans now. I'm sorry, I hate to break it to you. If you happen to have one of the names, we've claimed them now. Oh, here we go. This opens something nearby, I think. Is it over here? Yeah, there it is. I knew it. Secret room. Had no idea Mia streamed on Twitch until after the Monday Discourse took a sabbatical. There you go. Never found this place. Yeah, I was thinking to myself, hang on, there's more to this area than just one crystal lizard. Here we go. Oh, 2 crystal lizards. And this one didn't even notice me. Rude. I literally ran past you. Has a spell too. I think that was Power Within. Yeah, it was Power Within. Oh, that's why I wasn't getting curse-handed. Because this stuff on my head, it makes you resistant to curse. So these guys try to grab you and they try to inflict it on you, but it doesn't actually work. Yeah, you got to keep an eye out in the archives. There's a lot of secret areas. She mostly seems to stream Grand Strategy and isn't very interactive in chat, so yeah. That's understandable. I don't mind raiding Mia because it's chill generally. Oh, fuck, hello. Generally a chill, relaxed atmosphere, which I'm in favor of. Fuck off, you cunt! That opens that down there, so I gotta go back around now. Stupid fucking sages. At least it's not like boss fight level sage, where they spawn a bunch of copies of themselves all over the place. Fuck off! I don't think I've watched any of Mia Mulder's videos actually. Maybe I should at some stage. Stream content? Should I steal someone else's content for stream content? Titanites Lab. There we go. We found the slab. And I've got the, I've got whatever's past that spear knight. It is honestly not worth fighting those dudes. Like, genuinely not worth fighting the fucking spear knights. I just refuse. They're a pain in the ass and they're not. They've got way too much health, first of all. Let's put the wax on my head again, actually, just in case. They've got way too much HP. Their moveset is stupidly difficult to maneuver around. Virtually impossible to parry them. They're just like... And in most circumstances, you can just avoid them. You can run around them and then not bother fighting them. They're more of an obstacle than an enemy. I hate their guts. It's just a waste of time to try to kill them. So if you're playing this, do not bother fighting the Lothric Spear Knights. They're dog shit. They're a dog shit enemy. This guy's angry at me. What the fuck? How's he getting me from back there? Where is he hitting me from? How are his spells getting me? I really gotta get rid of this fucking guy, man. I'd appreciate the commentary like most trans folks seem to appreciate Bad Bunny stuff. I haven't been in a Bad Bunny stream in a while. I should probably remedy that. I feel rude. Bad Bunny, best bunny. Yes, true. I know she's had a lot of grief from a lot of people, but she has been ceaselessly kind to me, honestly. So, fuck everyone else's shit takes. We stan. Your sub expired. Oh no. I'm just really bad at tuning into streams, honestly. I'm the worst for it. I'm actually the worst for it. I should watch Sophie's vids, Sophie's Resident Evil vids. Oh, fuck off, dude! Oh, not this shit. Get lost. I hate the fucking archives, man. This place sucks. So we're at the same level anyway, so that really didn't benefit me at all. Lol, fall down. No plunging attack for whips though, sadly. Oh no! I've lost my wax. Where's me wax? I need me wax. Shizen. Where is the wax? It's back here, I think. Give me a sec. Good night, Fox. Have a good one. I gotta find the wax. Give me my wax backs. I think it was over this side. Japanese trans man who critiques games and explores themes such as Japanese colonialism and imperialism. There you go. See, I'm boring and dumb. I'm not able to make these kind of comparisons with things. Why do you people watch me for? That's really endearing yourself to the audience, Abigail. Talk about how you don't understand things. Very clever. 'Cause I'm great. I mean, that covers one facet of my magnificence, but I'm sure there's more, certainly. Be wary of tough enemy. Yeah, I'm not actually going to fight this bloke. I think I can sneak around him, actually. Do I have... There was another one of these guys, actually. No, I don't have Alluring Skulls. Reverse psychology. Hell yes. I can't remember if there is actually a way to... Here we go, Soul Stream. I can't remember if there is a way to cheese this one. You can cheese the first one in... under... What's it called? No, you can't cheese this guy. He comes out of the door. So avoid him, like the plague. We'll just go down here then. Oh, okay, you're gonna hit me anyway. Nice, good job. Meow, hello Molly, how's it going? Ah, fuck ya, Jesus. Can I get you to run away now? Now you just go from one side of the bridge to the other, don't you? I'm pretty sure, yeah. I just gotta finish the fight with you. I'll just go over here. There we go. Fuck off. I should have killed that guy first, damn it. Crystal Scroll, we give that to Watsy. Let's go back around and kill that guy. If I can... Oops. Ponder his orb. Learn things from me all the time and occasionally teach you and Bunny some things. Well, there we go. Yeah, I suppose. Most streamers are here to escape, but real talk is necessary. Well, true. I do like to speak my mind quite a lot, so... In some cases, people find that obnoxious, but, you know... I don't care what other people think. Bye-bye! Lol. Bad Bunny is harassed by, like, everyone, and it fucking sucks. Apparently Michael Brooks said bullying is bad except for certain reactionary elements. The archives are good for farming, true. Oh, there's that guy over there. I gotta get to him. Also... I'm pretty sure that guy has stopped now, so he's not gonna bother me. Dark Knight? Which Dark Knight? You mean the what's it? The Outrider Knight? The Irithyll guy? Frosty Knight? Frosty Sword guy? I think he has a chance to drop a sword or something. The debate sphere? Pretty much. Can debate bros just permanently fucking disappear? I think he does drop that weapon. Oh, the knight I just pushed off the ledge. Oh. Nothing valuable. He's an enemy that recurs throughout the game, so it's not a loss. And he respawns, so if I wanted anything from him, it's not hard to get. Oh, I don't think I can make that now. Can I make that now? Or am I going to die? Yeah, I might have to go back up and around, because I think you're supposed to jump off that ledge onto there. Maybe? I think that's what you're supposed to do. Or are you supposed to drop down and then... I think you're supposed to jump from here. Watch me die doing this. No, okay, cool. Avalon, which we don't really need, but you can trade Avalon in for something if I'm not mistaken. And there's that ladder. There's a ladder like up there that I should have knocked down first. I don't know why I didn't do that. Debate bursphere is really bad from the socialist lens when one of you doesn't know how many holes women have between their legs. True. Has 2 holes. Just overall seems like a pretty toxic space. Even Hassan, I haven't been keeping up with what Hassan's been doing lately, aside from occasionally like looking in on Twitter. Yeah. Okay, so where's that ladder? Where am I going? Oh, it's here. Okay. This is the shortcut you want. You knock this one down, and then... There's an item over here. There was an item on a ledge over here. And there's a crystal lizard. Why is there a crystal lizard? How do we... Where do I get to you? Where do I go to get to you? I must go higher up. I must be forgetting somewhere. Is it? It's from the bridge. There we go. There we go. I know where I'm going now. It's alright. I understand. I have found the way. Oh, my wax is gone. Don't get caught by the curse hands. Hassan has a beyond toxic fan base. I mean, that's kind of inevitable when you've got people like... all of them, honestly. At such a huge level of relevance in the sphere, in the content creation space. Inevitably, huge fan bases are going to have toxic elements. It's kind of unavoidable. And in a lot of cases, unfortunately... what was I going to say? Oh, there's an item there. Okay. in a lot of cases, they tend to facilitate it themselves, though. Like, once they realize their audience is toxic, they kind of just capitalize on that. Because it makes them more money to continue being the way that they are and encouraging their fan base because their fans love that shit. Do I know about Corvidae? Not really. The name is familiar. I don't know who they are. Ashley, how you doing? So, like, the best thing that big creators can possibly do in that circumstance is encourage their fan base to be better, but then they run the risk of their fan base turning against them. So, inevitably, you're going to find people in all sorts of, especially political content creation spheres, who kind of, like, not necessarily encourage the toxic behavior, but don't really do anything about it, short of occasionally saying, oh, maybe don't do that bad thing, actually. Wait. Oh, I'm out of just chatting. Didn't I change my category again? Fucking hell. I need to be able to... Sorry about that. I was supposed to change it, and I always forget to change it. I don't know why that keeps happening. Because we just... I don't often change my category. I forgot. Lol. Anyway. So Corvidae is a non-binary trans man. Thank you, by the way. From France, who once made a tweet where they said that touching grass is ableist. Hassan retweeted that, calling them a Tumblrite. And all his fans just descended on Corvidae and harassed him into silence for 2 weeks. Okay, that's... and Hassan responded to that harassment several days later. So, I'm reminded of the Joanne thing that happened recently. You know, where some trans activists went to her very public personal address and took some photos out the front of it, right? And what was Joanne's response to these people on Twitter who had, you know, less than a combined total of 1,000 followers on the Bird app? Well, Joanne tagged them in her post complaining, "Oh, I've been doxxed. These people pointed out where I live," which is a public tourist attraction. And those people were subjected to Joanne Rowling's 14 million Twitter followers. Absolutely abused to the point where they were bullied off the platform. She doxed them. And that's one thing that needs to be considered in these kinds of things. Especially with regards to content creation. Because some content creators are just absolutely massive. Have got huge platforms. Tons of influence. And if someone dare goes after them, well, the bigger creator, by virtue of just having a bigger following, is going to be like, oh, I'm going to use the fact that I've got more people. I'm just going to ratio someone, potentially leading to them receiving harassment and death threats and all of that. Maybe even, you know, closing down their accounts or suffering a mental breakdown or whatever. And the big creator doesn't give a shit because they're still making money at the end of the day. So fuck J.K. Rowling and anyone who does, like, weaponize their audience against a smaller creator because that smaller creator had a mild criticism or something like that. Because we know it happens a lot. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to call out, you know, the one I stan, I suppose. Not really. I don't stan anyone at this point. I refuse. But, you know, I am going to have to call out ContraPoints because she did post that video cancelling and used a bunch of people's tweets in that video that were significantly smaller people than her, and she's got very dedicated fans who would absolutely do the exact same thing. Totally. Pronouns. She, it. Yes, literally. Don't question the it pronouns. Including some friends of yours. Yeah, I actually do have a couple of friends who mentioned to me, it's like, oh, she used my tweet. And it's like, that's horrendously irresponsible. You know, it's like, these are the kinds of people that will go on about, I'm being cancelled, I'm being silenced, and they will send their audience. These people who've got massive audiences think that they are at all on the same level as the people that are criticizing them down here. Oh, shit. Yeah, she didn't blur the PFPs out of spite, yeah. Like, I like ContraPoints, but that was a bad move, though. you know, to use your platform against significantly less relevant people, to effectively lead a bullying campaign against those people because you couldn't leave it alone, right, is horrendously irresponsible. So yeah, my pronouns are she/it. Has she ever addressed that irresponsibility? I'm not 100% certain, honestly. It's hard to say. I don't think so. Not off the top of my head. I'm gonna get my other rings here. What's he doing? Damn it. Can you get him down? I'm gonna take all of my rings, because rings are much more functional than just pieces of armor. Welcome back, Soph. You turned against her for that. That and the downplaying that guy. I know that guy. Excuse me.
Did what?
Which, yeah, like that's... Now that I know the whole story behind that guy, I'm... Oh, I've got the witch's locks. I am
Be careful like that.
a lot more critical of her as a creator, honestly. I want to see the witch's locks. These are a catalyst, I think. There, flame whip. Here we go. Whoops. So we got the witch's locks here, which require certain stats. I need 12 int and 12 faith. And they've got fire damage. Oh, I needed those. Hang on. Long shining locks woven together to create the whip are imbued with the essence of fire. I didn't realize this existed, actually. And I can't use the skill to show you what it does. She goes on about cancel culture. Yeah, it is a bit of a red flag, isn't it? Now that you know the full story, that he's a full-on turd, you find it hard to be charitable to her. Yeah, yeah, it's an Izalith item. Yeah, it's interesting. I forgot the witch's locks existed.
Well, very then. Farewell, Ashen Maiden.
Farewell, Ashen One. Her dialogue has changed. The background music has changed.
Back again.
Oh, hang on.
Unfathomable. This is a crystal sorcery. Created by the Pale Dragon. Thought only to exist in legend. I am ever grateful to you. This is truly sublime. I am afraid this is a debt I cannot repay. Only, I will be sure to unravel it for you. Just a moment.
There we go. We got crystal sorceries. I can now buy those. What I'll try to buy as many cheaper ones as I can, and then come back for the remaining sorceries I haven't got yet. Because I think I've bought... Yeah, he's only got three sorceries left, and then he moves on.
Promise to stay safe.
That's going to cost a bit. And then I've got to buy all the pyromancies, which Cornix doesn't really do anything, I don't think. He just sort of stays. He just chills out.
Do not make what?
Carla doesn't go anywhere either once you buy all of her spells. She just sort of hangs out too.
Ah, yes.
And I've only got 3 more from her to buy.
Do
I've bought all of the miracles from What's-He-Face, and I'm pretty sure she has moved on. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, she's not there anymore. So she should be... If I've done this correctly. Reminder, it was Theron's idea to feature him, and Contra didn't know a whole lot about him, but she has a lot of other shit to be sus of, true. Like, I did like ContraPoints at the beginning, but then, you know, as time has gone on, I've learned to be wary. She still posts banger tweets every now and again, though, so I'll like those, but, you know. I like her videos to a point. I don't financially support her or anything, though. I'm not a patron, so, you know. I'm a little less fussy in that regard. Here you are.
Oh, sweet champion of Ash. Let souls be your strength.
Our girl is a firekeeper. Can we get some Pog U's in chat? Poggy Woggies in chat. Our girl's a firekeeper. I'm so proud of you, bestie. There is an alternate ending to her storyline if you give her the wrong Braille tomes and you buy the spells that come from those Braille tomes from her, which causes her to go hollow. Oops. And then her bodyguard gets pissed at you. Oops. Don't do that. You hear Smudge? He's around you. I mean, yeah, I like Contra's videos. I like everything. Like, I like the J.K. Rowling one especially. I sent that to my mum once, and I'm like, please watch this so you can understand why I'm angry at J.K. Rowling. She didn't. It's like, oh, it's too long. Okay. But you'll sit there and watch an entire season of a TV show. Okie doke. Kind of a little conflicted on cancel culture since harassers got Lindsay Ellis to quit. Yeah, true. Don't think you can get Contra, but you can get smaller people to be harassed into giving up. Well, yeah. The problem is the people that keep going on about cancel culture are arguing from a position where they're virtually untouchable. Right? They are usually people that have it made in some way, shape, or form. They've got a backup to fall on. So it comes across really pretentious. You know. Your biscuit fell into your coffee. Oh my goodness. So people like Contra and even people like Lindsay. And thinking back to like, what's he? Oh yes, Orbeck, the trashy, pouty, flowery language-using husband. Orbeck has Hector from Castlevania energy, honestly. But anyway, as I was saying, like, the main people who constantly fucking go on about cancel culture are set for life. Okay, they've got money, they've got resources, they can manage, right? I think I saw some dude defending fucking, that one guy, I forget what his name is. Bald black dude with the mustache. Steve Harvey. Was it Steve Harvey? Yeah, he was like, he said something like, I'm not gonna do a stand-up special because the cancel cultures or whatever. And some guy was really defending it, and I looked it up. It's like, Steve Harvey's worth like $200 million. He's fine. Oh no, he can't do the thing he's passionate about. He's a multi-millionaire. Who gives a fuck? I literally couldn't give less of a shit if some rich fuck can't pursue their passion anymore because they're worried about the cancel culture. Maybe you should develop some opinions that aren't predicated upon harassing minority groups or something. Maybe, I don't know. Most of the people complaining about cancel culture are doing it from a massive platform, which means they haven't actually been cancelled at all. Precisely. Literally, yes. So it's always fucking hilarious, and they use it as a fear-mongering tactic, which is why people like this random wanker on Twitter decided to defend Steve Harvey. It's like, oh, but, you know, you're taking away this person's career and all that. It's like, okay, so here's the thing. The term boycott, and I actually talked about cancelling and boycotts in a video of mine and how stupid the whole concept is. The term boycott comes from a guy called Charles Cunningham Boycott, who was he wasn't a landlord, but he was working for a landlord. And the people in wherever it was, I'm trying to get all the details correct. I haven't looked at this story in a while, but if I recall correctly, something fucking went wrong. People in the area. I should take a break. I'll disseminate this little bit of information first. But basically, he was left to effectively lord over a township or something like that while the landlord went away. The landlord went away, left Boycott in charge, right? And during that time, I think there was like a trade dispute or something like that. Or he tried to raise rent or something. I can't remember the finer details here. The town got really pissy at him, and everyone just agreed to not pay Boycott any money at all and not do anything with him. And thus the term boycott was founded. Do I need to take a break, or can I just keep playing Dark Souls? No, I'll just go to like another hour or so. Alright, I'll take 5 minutes. But anyway, as I was saying, yeah, there's that whole thing. Like, there is a precedent for boycotting someone. So cancel culture, as they're defining it, is just literally boycotting someone. And that's just a fact of things. But people are acting like it's some wild conspiracy to destroy the lives of incredibly rich people who are already set, you know. Anyway, I'll go back to... Oh, I used a Homeward Bone before, and I really didn't need to. I can just use this. We'll go back to the Shrine Bonfire. I'll take a quick 5-minute break, and we'll come back and finish this. And well, not finish it, but... We're going to move on to Lorien and Lothric very soon. Anyway, BRB. Don't go away. Yes, you're all absolutely right, seems, by the way. Talking about the cancel cultures. Almost exclusively used to target trans people. What it boils down to, right? Generally speaking, is that society has general attitudes towards certain things. Right? And what cancel culture boils down to is like, oh, I'm being edgy and I'm saying the thing that I shouldn't say. And if society says I'm not allowed to say that thing anymore, I'm being cancelled, I'm being silenced, it's compelled speech. When the reality is most of the significant majority of the time, that person's just being a cunt and everyone's saying, you're being a cunt. Like, it's not especially when it comes to the trans thing right now. You know, if we say, look, Dave Chappelle, can you stop telling anti-trans jokes? Especially given that, like, they are patently unoriginal. They're just the worst because they're not clever original jokes in the first place. I can laugh at a good, funny trans joke. Trans people have a sense of humor, shockingly. But if we're to focus on that specifically, and, like, if we're to focus on the transphobia thing specifically, trans people are a targeted queer minority right now. For no fucking reason. And people keep going on about how, I can't say anything anymore, I can't have my opinions about the transgenders. It's like, yeah, because your opinions are just hateful. They're just, like, just harassing us for no fucking reason. We literally don't need to exist in your mind, but for some reason, we're living rent-free up there. For no reason at all. You've concerned yourself with a queer minority that didn't ask for your attention, and then you're complaining when we say, look, can you knock it off? You're just being rude. You're not clever, you're not funny, you're not insightful. You're certainly not educated on the subject. If we're talking about, like, J.K. Rowling, for example. I'm just saying biological sex is real! Nobody else is saying otherwise. But you're grossly misinterpreting biological sex to be trans-exclusionary. Yeah, bad jokes are just bad, and yes, I have Chippy. They are grain waves in a Paw Patrol bowl. I have a Paw Patrol bowl. Not base, cringe, ACAB. And that includes fucking cop dogs. I mean, literally. Yes. All cops are bastards, and that includes the K9 unit. I'm sorry, but they train those dogs to attack minorities. Those dogs are also cringe. Those dogs are also bastards. Well, no, but, you know.
Rehabilitated dog, you can't rehabilitate a cop.
Pardon?
Rehabilitated dog, you can't rehabilitate a cop.
True, you can rehab a dog, you can't rehab a cop. Is that a tank in the background? A tank? What tank? Oh, this tank. That's Vess, my tarantula, yes. ACAB also includes Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil, yeah. A fun parallel to people who used to complain they couldn't do blackface anymore. Yeah. They also train them to detect drugs that aren't there. Yeah, exactly. All dogs go to heaven except the class traitors in Paw Patrol. All she said was that sex is real. Yeah, no, she didn't just say that, actually. She said a lot worse. She inferred a lot of things, especially with her whole thing of, like, and I really fucking hate this so much. As an abuse victim, right? She has used her own abuse at the hands of cishet men to try and weaponize that against trans women on the basis that, oh my god, they're biological males going into our bathrooms. Right? As if it was that person's biological maleness that caused them to be a sexual assailant. Here's a fun fact for you. I know quite a few biological males. Men. Actual men, right? Who are not sexual predators or not sexual assailants. They haven't raped anyone or assaulted anyone. So, What's that about? Could it possibly be that those men that are rapists and assailants and all, well, as far as I know, yeah. Shut up. That's just nitpicking at this point. Could it possibly be that men in society, socially speaking, not all of them, again, not all men, haha, hashtag it, are in fact taught that it is their attitude, taught that it is their privilege, perhaps, to be in a position of predatory behavior, and that trans women are not exactly given that same sort of social conditioning. Some men are just basically trained to be predatory, right? It's like saying people were they were from a different area, the different era. Sorry, it's like, okay, then explain Betty White. Yeah. You hate the oh yeah, she called my sisters rapists and my brothers brainwashed children. Yeah. Hate the theory that J.K. Rowling is in fact repressed trans, but she can't just accept it to herself, and thus uses transphobia to cope because it's probably fucking true. Men, yeah, ew. Hey, Broken, what's been... Pardon?
Boys, maybe.
Boys, maybe. I will accept femboys.
Exactly. Boys are okay, but men are not.
Oh. Femboys make the world go round. That they do. We like femboys. Femboys and tomboys. I like femboys, I like tomboys. What is about Usher? I wasn't paying attention to Usher or anything. All of these fucking books are cursed. Every fucking one of them. There's no point for me to stay here though, so you know, might as well just grab what we can and leave. Later on we will come across a certain sad scene. Usher is just a cunt. Well, that solves that problem. That answers that question. The actual fucking UK press called anyone that criticizes her abuse apologist because of how she weaponized her abuse against a different group to the one that hurt her. Yes. Oh, fuck you, little... Damn it, you fucking cunts! Oh my god. Go away. Now I've lost out on the crystal lizard. Ah, what? Ah, damn it. She's not allowed to spend her abuse credits? You know what? Let's try... Oh, can I do this? Maybe not. There's no real easily accessible wax head place here, so... It's alright. I'll just have to come back for the lizard, I think. I think it's, what is the flavor again? It's like, onion and balsamic vinegar. To summarize. Oh, I got the item already, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Caramelized onion and balsamic, that's it. And yeah, it's grain waves. But yeah, like White Dog's an old film about racism and how it's taught and learned. No one is born racist, and it's the same for many, many other behaviors. It's Abigail Beck. It is. How are you, Haley? Oh my god, I'm seeing a lot of people who do not have sub badges in chat. And that's completely okay. I didn't hear what you said. $5?
Enjoy your membership.
There we go. Ship, thank you so kindly for the Prime. I'm actually surprised that worked. I'm glad to hear you're good. I mean, I know that kind of thing is very pretentious. But sometimes it actually works. If you say, oh, hey, something, something, you can subscribe on Twitch, and it seems to work. Are we allowed to talk about inward issues affecting trans people? I mean, to whatever extent you would. Okay, bye! He just took off! He's done! Bye, dude. Okay. We'll see ya. Yeah, and in terms of inward issues, what do you mean specifically? I'm curious. Because I don't know how to address that. Like, that could mean many different things. Party culture and a lot of... when they cover themselves with their wing. Where's my silver cat ring? Kind of jealous of that mob. Fuck, okay. Internal. I'm still not sure what you mean. That it doesn't sound transphobic. I'm just curious. I don't know what you mean. Are we ready for some ripperoonies? Grey Rat's ashes. He didn't make it. Oh, they didn't make it. I'm sorry, they didn't make it. We're gonna refer to Grey Rat as the NB they are. They them pronouns. Fuck it. Ripperoni and pizza. Now I've got to get out of here again. I want to go back to the bonfire and just go from there. I don't think there is an easy way to get back to that spot, so... Look how they massacred my boy. Hello, lady. How you going? Sorry I'm not as done up as I usually post on Twitter, but, you know. I've had laser, so I can't put a full face of makeup on. Asha has a few lyrics that kind of imply I'm going to fuck you while you're drunk kind of deal. Oh, yeah. He's one of those kinds of musicians. Oh, yeah. Also, the pronouns extension on Chrome doesn't show my it pronouns. It just shows my she pronouns, which is fine. I'm not that fussed. Still breedable. Totes breedable, babe. Egg crack 2 years ago. You don't know what you are, but you still don't feel feminine, whatever that means. It makes you feel incomplete and fake. Which, I mean, that's understandable as a feeling. Like, a lot of us, it could be a form of imposter syndrome. You know, you wish the pronoun extension would work on opera. I haven't thought about opera in a minute. Goodness. If we're talking about party culture, can cis guys stop pulling their thing out because it's too hot? What? What? But yeah, like, I get that vibe. I get that feeling. You know? We are sort of conditioned to believe we are supposed to be one thing. And once you realize that gender is actually not that strict and not that rigid. Oh, hello. You're back again. Hi. Oh, yeah. Absolutely fuck anyone who... Don't fuck anyone who flashes a party for fun. Don't actually fuck them. But yes, absolutely fuck that kind of person. That's sexual harassment. Oh, you fuckhead. Oh, you douche. No, you don't need a medically transition to be valid. Absolutely not. Oh, no! Shit, I'm stuck here. Great. I'm down. I didn't want to be down here yet. I was trying to avoid this. Oh, shit. I feel like transitioning is something you do for your own peace of mind to look outside how you feel inside, yes. And I've felt like a girl for the longest fucking time. I never felt masculine or manly. I mimicked it, I pretended to be it, I acted it, but I never felt like it was right. You know? And now we're back here again, which means we're gonna have to fucking deal with this dude. There's only one of you left, and then there's the gargoyle up there that I gotta sort out. Who still hasn't figured his way down to me. Is there even anything here worth grabbing, or have I just wasted my time coming down here? A hollow gem. Cool. Yeah, one of the guys. I never, like, honestly, never, ever, ever felt like one of the guys. Even around men that I'm comfortable and friendly around. Like, I've been around the guys, the blokes, the dudes. Most uncomfortable situation. And then I've been around guys like, for example, Calgar, Andrew, good friend of mine. Who I'm very comfortable hanging out around him. But I still feel like there's a certain level of resonance that's just not there in terms of masculinity. It doesn't feel right to me. You know? Whereas around the girls, whatever the girls might be in any given circumstance, I feel way more comfortable. I feel way more like I'm able to be myself. And coming to terms with that was like a huge thing, because for a while there I tried to perform what I saw as ideal masculinity for ages. Including some toxic masculinity elements, unfortunately. Mainly just being a man whore, but, you know. Lucky Miss Mango, how you going? Fellow Aussie, yes. You spent ages trying to be like one of the good ones. I mean, I had that too, but... yeah. It's always like the sweet straight boys that you connect with. The bro types can never handle me. Sexuality and gender is weird and fluid and nonsense and dumb and stupid. So just don't have gender and you'll be better for it. I often feel like fake trans because you don't even try to pass. If it weren't for Kat, your best friend, explaining my psychological dysphoria would probably feel that way all the time. You save the word cunt for when you're really pissed. I'm Australian, so yeah. It's just common vernacular. It is fair though. I mean, it is a pretty harsh word. And yes, you are perfect the way you are. And of course, medical transition never needs to be a necessity. Oh, Umbral Ash.
Gracious, and almost as if it did. Oh, I'm sure an ashen.
Something, something, yada, yada, yada. Let's go buy the... I mean, I could level up at least once, but let's go buy more spells.
Back at perfect timing, too.
Perfect timing, too. There we go. He is completely cleaned out.
It is folly to claim lives recklessly, Fred.
Woo-woo.
Not tempted. No matter the victim's stature, every killing has a consequence. Even as I bloodied my hands, I never realized this simple truth. There I was, the very definition of a fool.
You've only ever had male friends. You don't think I've ever had the feeling I wasn't one of the guys. I did, however, never feel like I belonged among my friends. Yeah, that's a familiar feeling.
Oh, I have something for you. You're a fine sorcerer now. No mistake.
Need a hug and a
You
kiss,
should
or
have
back
something to prove it. Go on. If I'm giving something away, you'd better well take it.
Young Dragon Ring. I forget what that one does.
How do you like gimmicks, friend? This is a sign, a cipher, employed by sorcerers who use quietude to their advantage.
He gives you another spell. Oh no, hang on. Oh yeah, Slumbering Dragon Crest, that's right.
With this, you can be sure to tell friend from foe from your very first encounter. It's a very old practice at this point, but one that you deserve to know. In Vinheim, I was an assassin.
We're getting
a sorcerer
lore.
only in name. A killer for hire. What a fool I was, thinking one day I would learn real sorceries. When I became undead, I was exiled from the school. But here I am, now, exploring the depths of sorcery. All thanks to you, I might add.
His voice is nice.
You are no ordinary woman. All these sorceries, and you've mastered every one.
I don't have any sorcery
if this were
stats.
the dragon school, you'd be
Just because I have the scrolls.
overtly despised and banished from the place. Well, I suppose it's time I packed my bags. I would hate to see our agreement end sourly. Better left, tucked away, as a pleasant memory. You are no or if this well, I better
I love
promise
Orbeck.
to stay safe. It's been nice running our own little school.
I like Orbeck. Bye bye, Orbeck.
Ah,
Carla, you've got only 3 spells for me left, so we got these 2.
do stay.
Orbeck, I am ready to top you. I would top that little gay sorcerer twink. Okay, let's continue on. Oh, we're in a... Where is Orbeck voiced by Hector? Does someone want to look it up? The voices are very similar, hey? Babe, do you want to look it up? Sounds like you really need to talk to trans people, not like in a Twitch chat, find a good trans community. I mean, for a lot of us, like places like this, I do try to facilitate a comfortable trans community as much as I can. It's not specifically just, it's not the same voice actor? Okay. It's not a specifically trans community, but you know, if you want to. Brendan Patrick's apparently, there we go. This is generally a safe place. Same with like my Twitter, broadly speaking, and my Discord. So, you know. I try to encourage an atmosphere that is good for trans people to network with other trans people. You know. Because I do have a Discord, Discord, or !socials will show you all the other places you can find me. Like we don't really have a trans specific channel in there, but there's a bunch of different channels in the Discord server. Am I a lesbian who has romantic feelings for women only but will have sex with men for money? That's bad, I shouldn't joke about that. Quite honestly, I'll have sex with whoever I want to, realistically speaking. What makes you angry? I don't need to kill this guy. I'm going to anyway, though. Ah, you prick. Got him. Oh, no, I don't want to use this. I said I'd top that twink. Yeah, I would. Tomboys and femboys, that's my sexuality. I don't know, actually. I mean, you can be a bit tomboyish at times, but not really. You're just like... You're my girl twink. Does that count? Can someone... Is there a mod in chat that can run a poll? Is femboy a gender? We like femboys. You're not a mod. Would I top Lincoln Cloud? Probably. I'd top Leon Kennedy. Is Orbeck the apprentice wizard from DS1? I don't know, the wizard... Oh, there's a fucking item over there. The wizard, the apprentice wizard in DS1 is called... He's got a different name. And he sounds completely different. They do look similar, though. They have got a similar appearance. They both got the long hair draped around the sides of the face. The black hair. And if I recall correctly, their storylines are pretty similar because that same assistant wizard is also an assassin. I think he was originally sent to kill Big Hat Logan and posed as his apprentice for a while, or at least that can be inferred from where you find his armor set and a spell later in the game. Anyway. A spell typically associated with assassins, so yeah, that's the thing. I really did not need to go to that extent, and there's a fucking item all the way over there that I really should have picked up earlier. Where is it? Or is this where I'm supposed to go? I think, yeah, there's stuff over here and there's stuff back there. Oh, damn it. I'm sort of stuck. I either go this way. Actually, what I can do... Oh, no, I can't drop down here. Okay, so shit. I have a nice voice. Thank you. My voice is one of, like, my biggest dysphoria things, honestly. So it's nice when people like it. Can we just say this? Mask trans women and femme trans men are valid. Yeah, exactly. Huh? Yeah, gender is whatever you fucking want. Exactly. I can't remember if this guy follows you down here. Oh no, these guys attack you. That's alright. Where's the shortcut? We'll open the shortcut. There it is. Oh, I think this actually does loop back around to where we were going to go anyway. We might have actually saved ourselves by taking that ledge. Maybe you'll try some Valentine cosplay on that. Voice a huge part of why you keep coming back. Aww, thank you. Oh, there's items up there, I think. There's 2 gargoyles up there at least. I can't remember if there's, like, specific items. I hope people like my voice. I just worry that it sounds too mask, honestly. Composure required ahead. I hate this trio. I really loathe and despise them. However, one of them drops an incredibly cool fucking weapon. So yeah. Actually, you can bait them down the elevator shaft. Generally speaking. You can lure them down here. You might even be able to alluring skull them down here if I am not mistaken, but I might be wrong. Hello, Ali. How's it going? I got 14,000 souls. Okay. We've only killed 1 boss tonight, but Duke's well, not Duke's Archives. Grand Archives, lol, is an incredibly long and tedious area that it might as well be its own fucking boss fight. I'm surprised they didn't add a boss fight, actually. You get to the end of this and the closest thing to a boss fight is these 3. Come on, follow me down. Come on. Come on. Please, one of you jump down. It's a nasty strat. Come on. It's legit. Are they gonna follow me? Well, I keep reminding everyone that I'm trans because, like, oh fuck, I didn't mean to do that, damn it. There is a pronouns section you should be able to access. You need to go into the rules section and choose the the I've read the rules roll, like tick the green heart or the purple heart. One of I can't remember. And then that opens up most of the Discord, and then you can also set for an enemy or two. What? Come on! Damn it. I got a few channels, yeah. The only reason you ever remember that I'm trans is because I keep reminding you. And oh yeah, I was gonna say the reason that I keep reminding everyone, of course, is because oh, his items are in the middle of the fucking thing. Cool. Is because that allows other trans people to feel more comfortable. Having a visible person, having someone who is visibly and comfortably trans to talk about these kinds of things allows trans people to feel like they're, you know, well, yeah, just more comfortable. That's it, just more comfortable. Oh, he's stuck. He can shoot through this, though. Fuck you. Fucking cheese. What the fuck? You can't fucking hit him while he's jumping. That is not how that move works in PvP. I can guarantee you that. If you try to use that move on someone, they will fuck you up every time. That's bullshit. I have used that weapon in PvP. You do not have that kind of poise or anything. Haha, no Estus left. Pussy. Eat a dick. Onakiri and Yubadachi, and then let's go down here and try to get the... We'll just spam it. What? Where's the item? There is an item in here somewhere. Gonna have to try to get it on the way down. Oh, there it is! It's on the wall. Okay. Alright. Was that Faris? No, Faris was girl. That was one of the Black Hands. I can't remember what their name was. But the guy with the big axe was Lion Knight Albert, and the I think the sorceress was Kriemhild. Daughter of Crystal Kriemhild. I should probably go and replenish my Estus, actually. Yeah, I might do that before I go any further. Because there's big guys up ahead. Cream. I think it's Lion Knight Albert, Daughter of Crystal Kriemhild, and Black Hand something. There were at least 3 Black Hands, if I recall correctly, and one of them obviously uses Onakiri Yubadachi. The hunters known as the King's Black Hands wielded paired weapons. These belong to Kamui. There we go. So that's who that was. Faris used a longbow, though. A black longbow. Whereas that guy was using a short bow that has the multi-shot function, which is pretty good, actually. Not the best, but it's decent.
Yeah.
Oh. So that's all of her spells?
There is one thing that you should know. There is a darkness within man, and I am afraid you will peer into it. Whether the fear will spark self-reflection is up.
I think she's already mentioned that.
Stay safe.
Okay, so we've got all of her spells. We've got all of Orbek's spells, so Orbek is gone. We've got all of What's-His Miracles, Irina. Now let's get all of these. There we go. There's like one more there.
Do not be what it.
You legit know trans women who take HRT and get surgeries but never come out to their family, and they still just go by being a boy despite looking like a bimbo. That's honestly, I'm not calling Jack a bimbo here, obviously. But didn't Jack come out to her family while looking like Jack? Like, have you seen Riverboat Jack? Like when she tweeted about that or something, Riverboat Jack, incredibly based leftist streamer. When I think she tweeted about how like her family didn't accept her coming out. I'm like, holy shit, you're like one of the most womanly women I've ever seen. How did they not figure it out? But some people just refuse to acknowledge it, honestly. Mother sent you a text about how she changed the locks, you weren't welcome back home, she was packing your things up for me. While staying in a friend's place for the weekend. Which is, yeah, incredibly fucked, obviously. If I recall correctly, Jack is one of those trans women, and I could have done this. I really could have done this myself, honestly. Who didn't change their name. Like, there's also Jordan Raskopoulos. Didn't change her name. My name before was technically unisex. There is a famous actress you might know by my dead name. I'm honestly not that fussed if people know it, but I'm not going to say it. And I did strongly consider just like changing one letter to feminize the name a little bit. Which is weird. Changing a letter to feminize a name, lol. But yeah, I also had that thing of like, I felt a bit dysphoric about that name because I had spent so much of my life associating that name with a masculine stereotype that I didn't really want to continue it. So, yeah. It's not that uncommon. Your impatient ass came out the day your egg cracked but couldn't pick a name for months. I came out pretty soon after my egg cracked, yeah. Was pretty rapid with it. It was like, it became an autistic hyperfocus for a bit there. As an agender person, your nickname Gree has basically become your first name. You don't like your first name at all. That's fair, yeah. You like Abigail? I like Abigail. Abigail suits me. It is elegant. That's part of the reason I picked it, I think. Yeah, it's a cute name. If only I had a finger. Can I like... you can't reach it. Then whatever. Whatever. Need a finger? You need a finger? Hang on. What if I do like a point down? Might not work either. Father named you after some fucking blues singer from 1920s America or something. Cringe. Parents probably smoked crack when they named you. It's not this area, it's the next area. And here's where we get the hunter ring, by the way. Couldn't say your dead name because of your speech impediment. Oh no. Oh, why are you both dropping down there? No. That ain't on. What the fuck? You guys are supposed to drop down in different areas. What is this bullshit? I don't think so. I don't think so, mate. They're supposed to drop down in 3 different areas and you're supposed to fight them one at a time and they drop a Titanite slab. We don't need the Karthus milk ring anymore because we've got the vastly superior hunter ring. Sick nasty. Love it. I don't know where I am, actually. This area is not familiar. Oh, it's this ledge. Cinder has like 6 of these guys and the Pursuer. What the fuck? Why did they put the Pursuer in it? That's a no. Don't do that. Picked Echo because you think it sounds more feminine and friendly. Before your name was Morte Torment, you're amazed that most friendly communities didn't ban you immediately. So many unfamiliar communities thought you were a troll. Oh, really? Well, that's not good. I'm glad you're able to find a name that suited you, though. I mean, I was originally, when I transitioned originally, my username on Twitch and everywhere was Rogue Bitch, but there was an X where the I would be. Because, you know, clever bit of censorship there or whatever. Oh, fuck you! And eventually it got reported by trolls on Twitch, so I had to change it, and it was Rogue BX for a bit. Oh. And I didn't want to be Rogue BX, I wanted to be something else, so I just, you know, sort of stuck with my name, basically. You gotta go, have a good night, Mango. Thank you so kindly for swinging by. The closet annoys you? That feels familiar. Getting rid of a lot of my wardrobe was certainly one of the first things I did. Echoes what you want to change your name to legally. Well, that sounds good. That sounds like a step in the right direction. Where are these dudes? Come on. Where were we? You need to make money, yeah. That's one of the perils, isn't it? You need to have the money to buy a new wardrobe. Not everyone has that luxury. I stream, not every day, I stream Monday to Friday at usually 9 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time. Sorry. Ah, fuck off. Oh, fuck off. Why does it give me all of you faggots? Oh, whoops. Ah, thank you, babe. Our stupid little thing of us. Damn it. Nobody clipped that. That was derogatory. Oh, no. That was my bad. My GF and I call each other that all the time because we're gay. And we think we can reclaim it. But I should not have used it in that manner! Damn it! Don't dwell on it. Oh, fuck. Oh, I thought there was another ledge there. I'm surprised that was just a death. Like, just hit the ground. Usually that kind of thing has, like, even if there's something below you. Usually there's, like, a what's it called? You know where the camera angle changes? Heated gamer moment. Oops. What it's called, it's like a death box or something. I'm surprised that doesn't have that. I wonder if the silver cat ring works there. Probably doesn't. Do not try to use the silver cat ring in that area. I guarantee you it won't work. Cool as an idea. Cool of an idea. Cool. Cool of an idea as that would be. Cool as. I'm trying to figure out the way to word that. What the fuck? As cool of an idea. Holy shit. I can't figure out how you would phrase that. It's not coming to me. That's really strange, actually. As cool an idea? Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it. Anyway. Why is there a finger here? What are you doing here? What are you doing in the rafters? Is there a reason you're in the rafters? Where does this go? Dubai. Yeah, where does this go? What's this ladder for? What the fuck? How long has this been here? Oh, no, hang on, I know where this is. I forgot this existed. Changing the locks because you're not monogamous. I don't think, was it that or was it Pan? It was Pan, wasn't it, babe? It was Pan, not Polly, that got your locks changed, wasn't it?
It was Pan. Yeah.
Basically not heterosexual, you know. Yeah. But yeah, who changes the locks on their own child? Like, I mean, maybe if the kid had murdered somebody, but for their sexuality? Like, what the fuck? Why?
And Shirley found out I was trans because she went through all my stuff.
Yeah, which is fucking invasive. And
Like, everything.
you're sleepy. Oh, okay, Soph. You're gonna have a nap and try to wake up later? Sounds good. I'm gonna be logging off this shortly. We're not gonna fight a boss tonight. I think I'm stuck here. I can't go anywhere. I could probably plunging attack this dude, but I guarantee you he would just turn around and stomp me. Like immediately afterwards. Love you. What the? How do you have a sword that can do
Rogue Room
crystal damage
appreciates
and
your
lightning damage?
recommendation.
That's not fair. How are you doing that many different types of damage at once? Is that a glitch? Is he supposed to be hitting that as well, or? Creve, by the way, thank you for the host. What the fuck? That was unusual, but alright. Depends on the age to be locked out. If old enough to live on their own, it could make sense. Wait, what? No, it doesn't make sense to lock your children out of the house. Oh, I forgot about you, wankers. We don't want to deal with you. Need to get back on your vocal grind? Mayhap. Okay, that's closed off. I want to kill these dudes because they drop a slab, but I also don't want to kill them because they suck. I think they actually walk away from each other at some point. Excuse me. Do Americans really kick their children out of the house at 18? I wouldn't say necessarily, but it is a common idea, but it only really works if your kid can support themselves. And there are a lot of kids at 18 that cannot support themselves, especially in this day and age. Why does that go on for so fucking long? Jesus Christ. I'm pretty sure these guys do respawn, so you can't even just like... Ah, fuck yeah. You can't even just kill one, come back, kill another, come back. You've got to kill them. All at, basically at once. So you gotta separate them and kill them all at once. Oh, fuck you. I suppose that's why they give you the rotunda. Oh, fuck off, dude. Come on, I've nearly got you down. This is a problem. These guys are tedious. Fuck off! You're gonna dip? Rightio, broken. Have a good one. Oh, I got him. Good. That's one.
I see you
Oh my
brought
god!
guests.
Caught red-handed.
Welcome, friends.
Hey, babe. Can you do my party lights? Welcome in, Raiders! How's it going? Cyberpunk, hey? How'd you go? Ow, that hurt. That hurt a lot. Okay. Oh my god, you're kidding me! I just got up! Hello, friends. Welcome. How's it hanging? We're playing Dark Souls and doing... Well, not doing terribly, actually. We're not doing badly. But I can't kill them dudes, and it sucks. We are doing a bit of the Dark Souls. Cyberpunk was great. Is it a little bit better than original release at this point? I have yet to play it, and my cousin left me with a PS4 copy of it, which I'm not really keen to install because... Pardon? Not until the PS5 upgrade is released, yeah. As far as I know, they've released some patches, and they've got plans for other big patches as well, but... I'm probably going to wait until it's a little bit more concretely locked down. Experience has been pretty bug-free. Well, that's good to hear. So these dudes are going to give me grief, so I'm going to avoid them. It is not worth my time enough to bother with them for a Titanite slab when my main weapon's already upgraded to +10 anyway, so... I could probably feasibly go ahead with getting the shortcut to Twin Princes. We can have an attempt or two at them tonight. Not tried it or been hyped for it, but you know, a ton of people who are super excited and got so sad. Well, I mean, yeah, which is understandable given the original release. It was fairly messy. But I'm glad you had fun with it, that's good. I'm not... Oh, you bastards, how dare you. I don't know what the difference is with the Lothric Knights who are like red-eyed or whatever. As far as I know, they're just harder. But here we go. We finally have access to this particular bonfire. Or this particular elevator, sorry. You might recognize this one from earlier. In this building. Food time, but it was great to meet you. It was good to meet you too. Thank you for bringing all of your friends over here. I hope I can take good care of them. So now we got to run all the way back to this bonfire and rest there. Which is like 10 steps away from the Archives bonfire. Pain in the ass that it is. It often feels like everyone who's not straight, cis, and white is fucked if you lived in most of the US. Yeah. To that I say, watch Sophie from Mars' video on Cyberpunk and play Shadowrun Dragonfall instead. I mean, maybe. You live in one of the places right now where it's like the best place to be trans, and yet you've had people try to spit you in the face. Oh my god. And shout profanity at you quite a few times, so you can only imagine the horror of other places. Gesture required ahead? I don't think so. Yeah, as it stands right now, it really isn't safe for anyone different anyway. There's a lot of places that will tell you they're safe, but they're only safe in so much as you're probably less likely to face violence for who you are. There's a slab. Praise the treasure. So like where I plan to move to is supposed to be better for queer people generally speaking. No, I'm not going to specify where because I want to stop saying that. Just because there's someone who might tune into my streams. Who might find that information. I don't want them to know that. But at the same time, do I fully expect that place to be completely queer accepting? Of course not. I don't expect that to be, you know, 100% on the level, unfortunately. Oh, my lights are fucked. Cool.
Oh, what?
My lights are fucking... I don't know why it's not going back to normal. There we go. That took a bit, but yeah. This is why you try to never leave the house. I mean, fair. It's understandable. Sucks we have to hide such information because of the dangers we as queer people face. Which is why I think I might understand the attitude of certain people, certain trans people, when they become rather ham-fisted on the front of passing. Like, there are still a lot of trans people out there who put a lot of value on passing. And in the current situation we live in now, right, where we are being more accepting of trans people at any point during their transition, and whether they choose to medically transition or not, or if they choose to get this or that or the other or not, it's understandable there are some trans people who are a bit averse to trans folks that don't pass because they've probably lived in a world that largely expected them to pass or they would get hate crimed. And we do still kind of live in that world, but trans people are more visible now. You know. Do you think it's harder for disabled and queer people to find safe places? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see, how much do I need to level up? Actually, let's go back to filing. Or it reminds them of their hellish past when they didn't pass. Or if you're old enough, you would get straight up arrested for not passing. Exactly, yes. Do I have all of your spells yet, Carla? I don't remember. I do.
Do state...
What did you say?
One can become quite attached. Oh.
Okay.
Do state...
Alright, so I think I've bought every spell you can buy from a merchant.
I am...
I think that's everything I can get from him.
You found a tome in the catacombs. This spell is it may even...
Okay,
Do not be gone. What?
So Cornix, I think I've bought all of his spells. I don't know. I don't think there's another pyromancy tome you can get him. There's only like 1 or 2 you can give him, and I think I've given him both. Gonna miss me living in my state? Someone very precious to you lives there too, and you like the idea that I'm an hour from them? Well, I mean, I hope they will stay safe, at the very least. But honestly, me moving is a huge thing for me personally. We want to go to the DSA bonfire. It's honestly like a I need to change my life kind of thing, you know. I don't like my current situation for a number of reasons, so I want to move to change that. I want to move to have better prospects, even marginally, you know. I feel very trapped where I am now. I feel very rooted in a life that I don't like. And that has led to me having some incredibly grim thoughts of late. So I am taking the best step that I possibly can. Damn it. Okay. I wasn't sure if the elevator would go down or up, so... Being in the same area that you lived before you transitioned is weird vibes. Yeah, there's a lot of memories here attached to my old identity that I would also like to be rid of. You're not ashamed of being what you are, but all the fucking drama of being trans is exhausting just thinking of it. Can't imagine what it's actually like experiencing them. Many trans people move and start over. I mean, yeah. And in the process of doing so, I'm trying to get rid of so much of my old life. All of the old things I used to cherish and things I would have collected over the years. Stuff that just sits there and collects dust. And I've begun to realize, like, I'm holding on to things that I have no attachment to simply because they were a part of my life before. You know? So I'd rather get rid of that and begin again. I can't... Oh, I've still got the silver cat ring on. We don't need that. I can't remember what I was wearing in the build that I had on the Watsy. What's it called? I'm trying to think of like what's a good ring I can use in this fight. I could use that, boosts rolling invincibility at the cost of defense, but no, I don't want to do that one. Also, I was going to level up. I didn't level up. That might be enough for one level, yep. So let's go back, because I was a dickhead. Most trans people just wish they were cis, I think. I don't know about that. I think there are certainly trans people who are very happy with the fact that they are trans.
Welcome, host.
Excuse me.
Very well, then Hagen.
I think there's just... Well, I mean, there's certainly trans people who wish they were cis. I will say that much. Who wish they just got born as the gender they feel most attuned with. But... I think most trans people just want a society that doesn't treat them as different because of their transness. Doesn't treat us as lesser because of our transness. You know? So I've got my 40 dex. My vigor and my endurance is at 32 and 31, and my vitality is at 27 because of the ring that I've got. Rings, I should say. Anyway. Being trans can be a personal journey that no other journey can teach you the things it can. True. Yeah, the Twitch pronouns extension is good, hey. To have grown up a girl and never have to dealt with living as a boy. I mean, yeah. I do wish that, you know, I had transitioned earlier. A lot earlier. I will say that much. So I could have had more of my life like I would have liked to have had my life as a teenage girl, for example. I would have liked to have experienced my life through my 20s. Yeah, I wish I had a childhood, yeah. Looking back on it now, all of it feels so detached from who I am. Which is a difficult feeling to comprehend, like... Especially knowing it's, you know, not your fault. You didn't... It's not something you chose for yourself, but you were sort of foisted into that. I'm just destroying the candelabra, because I can. Breaking scenery. You can, Delabra. Let's try to get all of them. I will say this, like, yeah, okay, I wouldn't have my kids, but I might have had a more comfortable life for myself, though. Like, I honestly don't like that kind of a deflect when someone waxes poetic on what could have been. The reality is I live in this world right now and I do have my kids, right? And if I lived in a world where I never had them, I wouldn't have had the opportunity to miss them, right? Like, I wouldn't restart my life with all the memories of this one. There we go, I got it. What? How did that miss? I literally saw it hit it. What was your message? I saw something about a job interview. And if you got yourself a job interview, very based. Very good. Every time you speak with your mother, she always says, "You're my precious son." Oh, no. Sent you an Xmas card, and the whole card was about how much she loves the name she gave me. Oh, my God. My mum tried to guilt trip me about that kind of thing for a while. Not guilt trip, but for a time there. And she was just like, oh, it's hard to adjust. And she's like being sentimental about the fact that she gave me the name that I had before, and it's like, it's gonna take me time to adjust, and yada yada. Pardon? Which is that? Hang on.
It's got an embed.
Maybe. Oops. LGBT plus youth group as part of their accessibility team. Fuck yes. Good job. We'll tell your mum every time she misgenders me that you're going to get another surgery.
Another dogged contender. Welcome, unkindled one, purloiner of cinders. Mind you, the mantle of Lord interests me none.
This isn't the end of the game, but we're very close.
The fire-linking curse, the legacy of lords. Let it all fade into nothing. You've done quite enough. Now have your rest.
I don't know why Lorien looks so strange. I mean, not looks strange, sounds that way, sorry. I know why he looks so strange. But his whole scream or whatever it was just then was just like really muted, and I don't know why. I've still got the silver cat ring on, lol. That's gonna help me. In case I need to take fall damage and avoid it in this fight. Ah, fuck yeah. Ah, fuck you.
Marks our grave, but you may rest here too, if you like.
Shut the fuck up, Prince Lothric. Okay, we're probably only going to have the one attempt at that tonight because most of tonight was walking through the damn archives. So we'll call that there. I fucking hate this fight for that reason. We will take a hug though. I'll have to go give the hug. Because I'm pretty sure she's not wearing a shirt. So, you know. Can't show that on Twitch. At what point, by the way, did my tits become TOS? Anyway. I could have appeared shirtless before, but no. No, they are. They totally are. I'm gonna wrap this up. And then wrap something else up. Oh, got him! No, I'm kidding. Your nipples are on YouTube.
She's too tired. It's
I'm
okay.
too tired to wrap anything else up.
It's been a big day.
It's been a big day. Yes, it has. Sort of. A little bit. For me, I suppose. I worked out and I did some housework. That's a big day for me. Anyway. There we go. It's past midnight. Yeah, it's 10 past 12. So, we're going to call that there, I think. Should be live tomorrow and the next day. So Thursday, Friday. For anyone who has been enjoying the Dark Souls, we're going to be coming back to it. Hopefully finishing the run soon. But I've got the DLC next. So, though I will be finishing up with the base game, generally speaking. We've still got... That little exit sign is still there, and I don't know what it is. It's RGB Fusion. There we go. I got it to go away. Any last minute subs before we turn the stream off? I'm sorry I said a naughty word earlier. Oops. Anywho, it's been good. Maddie's a sub. There we go. That counts. I said a gamer word. Oh, don't cancel me. Don't get me banned. Anywho, that was a thing. Someone give. You've already got a sub. You've got a sub right there. Anyway, you can give me a last minute hug if you like. You can try.
Thank you for
there we go. Common membership. Thank you so kindly for the Prime for the 11th month. You legend, you. Thank you so much. Hopefully next week I won't have such remaining laser face. There you go, Clara. Thank you for giving a heck, Moo. Yeah, I'm exhausted, honestly. I'm in pain. But I don't think I'll be able to work out the next few days anyway, because children! I'm going to have children here, and the new gym that I'm going to doesn't have a creche, so I can't drag them along to there. So I don't know if I'll be able to go. Birdie? Oh yeah, Birdie. We'll go to Birdie. Birdie's playing Red Dead. I just spat on myself. Cool. So I got my face lasered off, which is okay. It's not terrible. It's not the best though. Wouldn't recommend it if you don't like getting your face lasered off, but you know. If you missed this earlier, there's my social medias. That includes stuff like my Twitter, my Instagram, my Discord server. There is a Facebook page that I never post on ever. I should be more active on that. I've also got TikTok, which I'm trying to post more on. But I don't know. I mean, for some reason I'm okay with streaming for 3 hours straight or more, having had laser done to me and I look like shit. But recording a TikTok is for some reason daunting to me. I don't know why. Maybe it's the potential bigger audience. Like the bigger reach of TikTok scares me a little bit. Most of you folks in here are pretty comfortable with me. So I feel like I can trust you to not point out the fact that I look dysphoric as fuck. You know? Whereas with TikTok, I fully expect somebody to abuse me over it. So anyway, have a good one. Be kind to yourselves and each other. I love your faces. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow when I'm looking at you. Bye-bye.